What's going on, A to Z Media Network Nation? I'm your host, Z, with a third watch along, 14th video. And thanks for coming back. Thanks for tuning in. We got a pretty important game tonight as far a couple different reasons, but as far as standings, not really. Against the Philadelphia Eagles, another playoff team, wild card team. So in Philly, our biggest rival, trying to go undefeated in the NFC East. We got some key players out. We got some different things going on, but let's talk about it, Cowboys Nation. We can get into it. I have some key players going out that are out across the screen, as far as I know. Dak Prescott is playing, and Jalen Hurts is sitting, so it's going to be Gardner Minshew time. And we're not sure how long Dak's going to play, but as you see Tyron Smith being out, that's going to be huge for protecting Dak, and it's going to be difficult on how long do you leave him in. You don't want him to get hurt. As Zeke Elliott is warming up, he is a go tonight, with Corey Clement being his backup since Tony Pollard is out. We got some rookies and some different guys, Kelvin Joseph and Donovan Wilson, J-Ron Kearse, and Anthony Brown, Trevon Diggs are hurt. So Kelvin Joseph, Jordan Lewis, and Maurice Canady are all going to be playing today. John says, go Cowboys. Wow, did you bet on the Cowboys, John? Wow. Let me know what you bet on. Did you do a parlay? Are you doing a parlay like for the weekend or just on the Cowboys? Wow. Shout out to John. Make sure you share the stream. Tell your friends. We need to get a big chat going on tonight, John. So appreciate it for all your help and support. And we got a pretty big game tonight. Not as far as standings go, John, but for momentum for the Cowboys. You know, they look bad against the Cardinals for most of the game. They don't have a lot of momentum going. So you have a playoff team, even if Gardner Minshew is a pretty good quarterback, even though Jalen Hurts is their starter. You have a chance to show some people, Justin, salute. We got this. I think we do. But, we it's also big for momentum, right? So we have to get Dak going. We have to get him in a rhythm again for the playoffs. And it's against a good team, even if they sit some guys. The Eagles have been leading the league in rushing since week 8 as far as rush yards per game. We have a couple of different things that we want to look forward to as far as Dak. We get to see Kelvin Joseph go against Smith and actually get some burn at that number 1 corner position after being out with injury most of the year. We get to see what we have in Maurice Canady, who's been a backup for the last 2 to 3 seasons. We get Jordan Lewis is still in the slot tonight. We get to see more Malik Hooker, who was a really good player for the Colts before he tore his Achilles. So we have some things to look forward to tonight. And of course, thank you all, 149 subscribers. I just started this channel and it's growing pretty good. 3,500 views in the last watch along. It's down from 11,000 on the first one, obviously, because the impact and the outcome of the game. But I appreciate you guys for staying with me, and John and Justin, and says at least Dak is playing. So yes, salute to us, Justin, and thank you all for sharing this stream and subscribing and liking it, and going through all this stuff to help me grow. I really appreciate it. So we have a couple minutes here till game time. Got my beers iced down. We're going to be drinking some beer tonight, so hopefully it's a laugher. And hopefully John doesn't get me to the point where I drink a whole case. So we salute to John. Salute to Robert. Austin's been giving me some crap in my comments about the Packers, Justin, and he's been saying about how we have no shot and Dak is bad luck. Is he bad luck, John? Is he bad luck? Well, we'll find out. I don't think he is. I just think we'll have a good game tonight. I think it'll be a close one, just because the divisional rivalry. It doesn't matter what with the Eagle with our NFC East division, we're all rivals, right? So it doesn't matter how many. It doesn't matter how many. Who's good, who's bad. Who's having a great year, who's the contender, who's the pretender in our division. When we play each other, it's always our best game. So, and it's always a good game. So I like our chances tonight, but also I need to see improvement. I need to see that offensive line fire off the football, make some room for Zeke Elliott, make some room for Corey Clement, get our running game established, and let Dak play off of play action, get that rhythm going into playoffs. Kellen Moore, I want to see more, not conservative play calling, but more traditional run calls. I want to see more traditional wide receiver bubble screens or whatever the case may be. We need to be more back to basics. We can't get too crazy and exotic as far as letting Connor McGovern, be out wide on the slot on a bubble screen. Like, we all know exactly what's going to happen. But as we get started here, event soon, hopefully. We have a couple minutes yet. This team will make you drink, I swear to God. It's in Philly tonight, about 2 hours from where I'm at right now in York, Pennsylvania. So wish I could have got tickets to the game, but it's cold. I'd rather be sitting here drinking some beer and talking to you guys anyway. So as the rowdy Eagles fans are getting fired up for this game, as they always are. Dak's bundled up on the sideline. I won't be on here today. Got a big parlay with the boys. We'll be watching the game. John, you can watch it and just mute it and then listen to me as well. So it's up to you, of course, but thank you for tuning in. Don't forget, share the stream. As we're getting ready for kickoff, Gardner Minshew looking to audition for other teams possibly. Gardner Minshew looks like he's getting ready. Always liked Gardner Minshew before he went to the Eagles. Liked his fire, his competitiveness. All right, Greg No Leg is getting ready to kick it off. And we're about to be underway. The 11-5 Cowboys against the 9-7 Philadelphia Eagles. Game 17, week 18. Here's the kick. It's going to go into the end zone and a touchback. So Gardner Minshew and company will start at the 25-yard line as Jason Kelce starts running on the field. Another Eagle, no matter what the rivalry is, you got to respect. He's definitely gonna have a jacket someday and be a first ballot Hall of Famer. 122 consecutive starts, third longest active streak in the NFL, behind Ndamukong Suh and Jake Matthews. So he's an Iron Man and he's a really good center. I'd love to have him on our team. All right, so Gardner's going to start out with an empty. Remember, he's a spread type of quarterback from college. He gets the snap. Randy Gregory pressure up the middle. He gets out of it. Gardner going deep. No catch, no flag, incomplete, intended for Devontae Smith. So a good start for the young secondary that's ravaged by injury. And let's try to get this stream. Let's share it. Let's get more people in here. I've done 11,000 views, and then I've done 3,500. We need to get a bunch of people in here watching. Need to get up to 200 subscribers by the end of this. We need to get 51 more subscribers. So let's appreciate you guys. Let's share it. Let's tell your friends. All right. Shotgun formation. Wide receiver in motion. Gardner waiting. There's Minshew with the snap. Hands it off up the middle for no gain, really. Maybe 1 yard. Stopped by Keanu Neal. Watkins with some extracurricular activity after the play. And Gardner Minshew in his one start with the Eagles, 20 for 25, 242 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, albeit against the Jets. The Jets did also just play Tom Brady and company really well. So they're a better football team than people give them credit for as far as, they can hang with everybody any given Sunday. So Gardner looking to audition, put some more tape out there for other teams. As he's he's in the shotgun, 3rd and 9, 26-yard line, waiting for Kelce's snap. It comes. No pressure. Has all day to throw. Oh, here comes some trying to get it out. And, almost intercepted, but tipped. Kelvin Joseph misses the tip. Caught by Devontae Smith. So it went out of our defensive back's hands. Tipped it right to Devontae Smith. Lucky completion for a first down for the Philadelphia Eagles. As it was really good coverage. He made a play. It was right. It was really good coverage. And then right with the tackle quickly. Gardner's on Dallas's 49-yard line. Gardner Minshew gets the snap. Play action. Pass over the middle in the slant for another first down. So they're moving the football on us right away. This injury/COVID-riddled / it's a game that doesn't matter. Let's sit some guys. Dallas defense. And you're going to go back to that play where it went right through the hands of Joseph, who made a nice play on the ball, just couldn't finish it. And went and tipped in the air, and they got lucky. So you can't put any blame on our defense there. I want to see some of these young guys, Tristan Hill and company, getting a chance to make a play, fly to the football, tackle somebody, hit somebody, play with a swagger. Let's go, guys. Gardner's under center. Play action. Getting pressured by Basham. He's trying to run for it. He's going to go out of bounds. and get about 4 yards. So it's going to be about 2nd down and 6. Gardner Minshew extending the play, getting a few yards there. See if it's 2nd down and 6 or 2nd down. It's 2nd down and manageable. Yep, 2nd and 6. Tank Lawrence on the field. Really want to see him get limited snaps tonight because of his injury history. Same with Leighton Vander Esch, but got to be out there to make a play. Gardner Minshew's in the shotgun set. Gets the snap. Quick handoff. Gain of about 3. So it's going to be 3rd and manageable. Gainwell on the carry. So this drive should have been over by now if it wasn't for that lucky ball right there. Lucky tip ball. So we got Joseph, Wright, Lewis, Hooker, and KZ. No Maurice Canada tonight. In motion, Minshew in the shotgun. Snap. Handoff quickly to Gainwell, and he's going to get a 1st down and more to Dallas's 21-yard line. So not looking good to start here. Joseph couldn't capitalize on a pretty easy interception. Went right through his hand, tipped to Devontae Smith, so the former Heisman Trophy winner. So it's going to be that's going to be the catalyst of this drive for the Eagles as they're marching into field goal range. Obviously, they're in the red zone. Andre Dillard, 1st-round pick. They're showing at left tackle. Replaced Jason Peters, one of the greatest ever do it for the Eagles. Minshew under center. Hands it off to Gainwell again, trying to get the edge. Does. 1st down and more inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. They're running the ball all over this Cowboys defense. The Eagles, who have led the league in rushing since week 8 of the season, they've really over 200 yards a game they've been averaging. So they can run that football, and it takes pressure off of a guy like Gardner Minshew or Jalen Hurts. So Gardner Minshew in the shotgun, snap, hands it off to Gainwell again on the read option. Gets stopped after a gain of 3. It's about the 6-yard line, 2nd and goal. As they do a profiles with Kenneth Gainwell, he's a rookie from Memphis. 4th in FBS of scrimmage yards in 2019. He was one of the COVID opt-outs in the 2020 season in college. He's limping off a little bit. He's going to come off the field here on 2nd and goal. Devontae Smith off the field as well. Jalen Reagor on the field with with Ward Jr. in the backfield. So 2 receivers in the backfield playing Wildcat. Minshew on the outside. Here's the snap. Read option. Shovel pass. Goes for about 1.5 yards. 3rd and goal. Hopefully we can bend but don't break on this drive and get a stop here. Because it was obvious they were going to the Wildcat. But they tried to do a little trickery with the shovel pass. Wasn't going anywhere. Tight end actually bounced off the left tackle and accidentally and barely caught the ball. So nice job by the tight end there to keep and 10 plays, 72-yard drive, 5 minutes off the clock so far. Yeah, wow. So Minshew, shotgun, gets a snap. Another shovel pass. Touchdown Philly. Touchdown Eagles already. Already, guys. If it wasn't for that Joseph dropping that interception, it'd probably be 3 or 7-0. Dallas would be winning right about now, but it happens. We got to get out there and we got to score again. We can't let the Eagles beat us going into the playoffs. It's going to be a big momentum crusher for us. See, here comes the extra point. And good snap, good hold. Kick is good right down the middle. 7-0 Eagles. It was a pretty easy shovel pass. Good blocking. Jackson gets right in there, the backup tight end. Gardner Minshew is fired up. Celebrating with his guys, and it is an early 7-0 lead. They did whatever they wanted to us. They ran the ball down our throat. They had some nice throws. They had a lucky completion to Smith to keep the drive alive, but they look good so far to start. You got to wonder. I mean, Hurts has looked pretty decent, and starting to the quarterback for a playoff team. But Gardner Minshew might take him farther than Hurts will. We'll see. He plays. I think he's more of a gunslinger, and I think if they're running the football, going off of play action, I think that might be what they need. We're going to commercial break here. We will be right back. And still in commercial break, but we will show you pretty much start that drive. The Eagles just did whatever they wanted. It's kind of annoying to see as a Cowboys fan, but they're obviously trying to get right, even with backups. They're trying to get right, do good things, and have a big win against their own division and against the division champs. The division champs are coming into their house and they're playing like it's their house. So we definitely have to step up and on this first drive make a statement and show the Eagles we're not to be messed with, because if Dak and them look bad, it's going to be a long night, because Gardner Minshew was a spread quarterback and air raid quarterback at college, and he can sling it with the best of them. He can go out there and play loose and make a few plays, and if he gets a few lucky breaks like that Devontae Smith completion, and he gets a couple of lucky breaks like that should have been interceptions, man, it's going to be dangerous tonight. As I said, we want to talk about the playoffs, but
what's that? Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
I agree, Coach. As we are coming back to the action here, the Eagles kicker's getting ready to kick it to Corey Clement. So 9:41 left in the first quarter. Just started. Thank you to the people watching as we get the kick, and it's up and it's away, and it looks like it's going to be, back of the end zone, touchback. Dak and company will come out, trot on the field, getting ready to take over this game, hopefully. Dak hasn't looked the greatest. He had a really great game against Washington. He's 4 shy of tying the Dallas Cowboys season passing touchdown record. And we'll see how it goes. And we'll see how this first drive goes. Make sure, if you guys are watching, to share the stream on social media platforms so we can get more people here. I really appreciate it. Dak Prescott first gives to Zeke Elliott. He's got some room. Makes a guy miss. He's going to get 5 yards. It's going to be a 2nd and 5. So a good start for this offense and this offensive line to fire off the football. It's a good start. Hopefully we can get a first down here for the Kings of the East. Give me the throne, put the bands on the stage. Shines on the top down, I'm riding around in the range. As Dak Prescott's in an empty set, motion Zeke out to the wide, and it's going to be a false start. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't we start a game without shooting ourselves in the foot? Stupid penalties. Stupid penalties to start out. Once again, the only team that can beat the Cowboys is themselves. Tyler Biadasz there with the false start. So it's going to be 2nd and 9. Dak's still an empty. They're going with the same set they just had before the penalty. Sorry, 2nd and 10. Dak gets a snap. Decent protection. Gets rid of it to Cooper and gets back to around where they were. So it's going to be 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and 5 coming up after a nice, easy rhythm completion. Get that going. Get his confidence going. At least it's not, Cowboys Nation, at least it's not week 17 winner you're in type of scenario like it was for 5 or 6 years straight. So at least we actually clinched, and we're going to be we're hosting a first round playoff game. So Amari Cooper goes into motion. Dak's flanked by Zeke in the shotgun formation. And here's the snap. Good protection. Blitz is picked up. Dak gets rid of it. Nice catch by Cedric Wilson. First down, Cowboys. How you feeling tonight, Jerry?
And so, having said that, I want me some glory hole.
Yeah, Jerry. And just for people that don't know, every first down we hear Jerry Jones talk about the glory hole. And for people that don't know, don't ask what it is. I'm not saying it on a live stream. As that was a nice throw. That was an out route. Great catch by Cedric Wilson there. Gets both feet in bounds, no question about it. Dax in the single back formation. Quick throw out here on the flat to Lamb. Makes a guy miss. First down and more for about 15 yards.
And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
As it was a nice out route by CD. Gets it to him quick in rhythm. He makes a man miss, and that's what CD's good at. You get him the ball in space and let him make something happen with it he's normally going to. So, nice play by CD. And another first down. We're in Philly territory at their 41. Wilson goes in motion. Dak under center. Here's a snap. Hands it to Zeke. Zeke with another 4 yards. So we're moving the ball. We're running the football. You love to see it. Running the football with Zeke. And he looks like he's got some bursts tonight. Looks like he's trying to get that 1,000-yard mark for the first time in 2 seasons. So, we got to run the football with Zeke. We got to get him ready for the playoffs because in this cold weather, what travels, especially in the playoffs, what travels? A great running game and great defense. Zeke motions into the backfield, and it's going to be a toss to Zeke. No blocking on the outside, but he still does good to get 3 yards. The Eagles got off their blocks really well there. It's going to be about 3rd down and 3, maybe 3rd and 4. It's going to be 3rd and manageable, which is what we need. Excuse me. You're going to need 3rd and manageable. And that's what the run game does for you. You get ahead of the chains, and you're not in 3rd. And as long as you don't have any stupid penalties or this, that, and the 3rd, no negative plays, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, or better is what you want to live at with this offense. 3rd down and 3, Dax in an empty set. Move Corey Clement to the slot. Here's a snap. Decent protection. Gets it out to the hot route, Cedric Wilson, and drops it. 4th down. Pretty bad throw by Prescott there. It was behind Cedric Wilson. And hit his hands, though. He should have caught the ball. Cedric Wilson with a nice route. Dak just throws it way badly behind him. Another Dak bad throw. I mean, he's looking shaky again. It's 4th and 3. They might as well go for it. And that's what they're doing. At the 34-yard line of Philly, Cedric Wilson's in motion. Dak's flanked by Corey Clement in the backfield, calling out the play. Big play to start this game. 4th and 3. Dak gets the snap. Play action. All day to throw. Wide open Amari Cooper. 1st down and more to the 21-yard line of Philly. 1st down Cowboys.
And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
Yeah, you do, Jerry, and you're about to get some as Amari Cooper catches a nice drag route. Easy route. Not sure how he didn't get picked up earlier. Good protection, just good enough for Dak to get it out quickly. And he's making quick decisions tonight. That one throw to Cedric was bad, but he's getting Cooper involved early, making some quick decisions. I like what I see so far. Dak sends Amari in motion. Under center. Clement in the backfield. Here's a snap. He's going to give it to Clement up the middle. Clement with a nice gain for about 6 yards, 5-6 yards. So the running game in this offensive line is firing off the football, what I've been clamoring to see. And let's not pretend Philly's a bad team, even with Minshew in there. They're up 7-0 quick. They got a good defense. They run the ball extremely well. Number 1 in the league in rushing since the start of week 8 of this season. And they're a pretty good football team. So Dak in shotgun on 2nd and 5, flanked by Zeke to his right. Cedric Wilson goes in motion. Here's a snap. Good protection. Dak, wide open Cedric Wilson, inside the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys!
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Give me the throne, put the bands on the stage. Shines on with the top down, when I'm riding around in the range. Holding on to all the keys. Baby wanted to get faded with me when she ate it on me, but the money I'm when she ate it on her, okay.
What a great pass by Dak. What a great job by Cedric Wilson. Here's the kick from Greg the Leg. The extra point is good. 7-7 in this first quarter of football between our divisional foe, the Eagles and the Cowboys. One of the best rivalries in the NFL. And it's a good one to start. The Eagles drove right down the field and scored, and then Dallas answered right back. So hopefully it's a good game tonight. This Saturday night primetime edition of NFL football week 18. 5 minutes left to go in this first quarter, 7-7. As we go to a commercial break, we'll be right back. And welcome back. We are still in commercial break. Just had a quick beer break. Screw it, I'll drink again. Dallas got me drinking this late in the season. It was a nice pass. It was a quick decision. I don't know if it was a pick play or, our receiver and a defensive back fell down, and that's what caused Cedric Wilson to get so wide open. But he caught the ball, got the edge, and nobody caught him. He went to the end zone. And, you saw the balance on that drive. You had Zeke and Clement really running the football well. The offensive line was pounding off the football. And you saw what it opened with play action. On that 4th and 3, that crucial 4th and 3, that little play fake had the defense napping, and they lost Amari Cooper over the middle. Easy 10-yard completion for a first down. It makes the game easier for the whole team. When you have a good running game that can play off of play action and a great defense. And our defense, when healthy, is great. We got a lot of people out for COVID or just injuries or just rest, a lot of guys out tonight. But it's also very good to see what they have. We've been begging for Joseph and Wright to get some burn at that defensive back position since the start of the year because Anthony Brown was pretty bad to start the year, even though he's come on late. But now you get to see where they're at right now against a former Heisman Trophy winner and a former first-round pick in Jalen Reagor. And you got Devontae Smith, like I said, the Heisman, and Jalen Reagor, and you got a couple other guys. It's going to be a good test. And you get Keanu Neal some reps coming off of his injury, and it's going to be good. As Greg the Leg, or should I say Greg No Leg, is getting ready to kick the ball off. And here's the kick. Looks to be in the back of the end zone and is. So Gardner Minshew and company after the touchdown drive from both teams. Gardner Minshew's turn to answer now. As you see, CeeDee Lamb with the pick play. Yeah, that should have been called. But it is what it is. How many calls go against us, Cowboys? Cowboys fans everywhere. How many calls go against us? It's about time we get a good no call. Dak saw it right away, and that was a nice play. As we're talking a little trash to Eagles fans, as Cedric Wilson does the bird, which is nice to see. All right, Gardner Minshew sends Jackson in motion. He's under center. Here's the snap. Play action. Some pressure up the middle. He's trying to get away from it. He can't. He's going to get down. He's going to get, I don't know if you want to call it a sack, but he's going to get tackled back at the line of scrimmage, so it's not going to be a sack. But Basham and Hill were in on that play. So really nice defensive job from the Cowboys.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Jimmy's absolutely fired up. It was a nice defensive play. He was scrambling around. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Minshew, an air raid quarterback in college. He can sling it. He's in the shotgun here. Waiting on the snap. Gets it. And he's going to run it to the outside with Jalen Reagor. Going absolutely nowhere. Going to lose about a half a yard. Nice job by Basham to have it hold and contain there. And then nice job by Kelvin Joseph going to the outside, making a play, forcing him out of bounds to see on the edge. Really nice job by these young Cowboys right now. To the 3 people in the building, thank you. Normally people don't start coming into the second quarter, but I really appreciate you guys. And if you don't mind sharing the stream, liking and subscribing, sharing on your social media platforms, on your Twitters, on your Facebooks, Instagrams of the world. Help me reach this channel to new people and grow and get some viewership in here. Gardner Minshew's in an empty set, 3rd and 11. Here's the snap. We're bringing a blitz. No pressure. He's got all day to throw. Coming on the outside. Right in between the hands of Jackson. Incomplete. 4th and 11. Nice stand from the Cowboys.
You did one hell of a job, And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
Nelly's back again. Really appreciate you, Nelly, for joining in. Thank you for joining the A to Z Media family, this A to Z Media Nation. Really appreciate you. If you don't mind sharing the stream on your social media platforms, getting some more people in here. You seem to be our good luck charm. You come, and then everybody else comes. You, RT Basketball, John, all those guys come, and then the rest comes. So you guys are really the start of my channel fandom. I really appreciate you guys. As it's 4th and 11, the Cowboys are going to punt. The Eagles are going to punt, I'm sorry. Punts up and away. We're underneath it. Caught at the 33-yard line. CeeDee Lamb, can he do anything with it? Makes a guy miss. Gets some room to about the 43 or 44-yard line. So a good return. We're going to have great field position to start out for Dak Prescott and company. And you'd like to see him capitalize and get another touchdown and then get a couple stops, get a couple scores, get this to like 21-7, 28-7 so you can get Cooper Rush in there and give Dak and Zeke and company a rest because you want to see them get it right, which I think they're going to, but you don't want to play them the whole game and risk injury. You want to get them out of there. You want to get them resting, and you want to see what the young guys have. Let's see what the rest of the future has for this team. As we're in commercial break, I'm going to play my intro video again, and I'll be right back. Really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate you guys for sticking around. And welcome back to anybody who's been here before. People don't know me. My name is Z. I am the owner and host of A to Z Media Network. I cover the Dallas Cowboys. I cover the Michigan Wolverines. And I'm going to start branching out and covering more football. The more subscribers I get, the more other fans of other teams I get. But I am Cowboys-centric and Michigan Wolverines-centric. Really appreciate you guys. I do roundtable discussions once a week, normally on early Wednesdays before Talking with KPG goes on or after them. So subscribe to Talking with KPG. Subscribe to Bronx Sports Jedi Network, our brother show. They're actually doing a watch along right now for the Knicks if you like basketball. We have a broad network of people, but you're going to see me on roundtable discussions weekly. Make sure you join in there. I don't just do watch-alongs. We had Ed and Eddie's Silver and Blue podcast on for a discussion this last Wednesday. Go look it up. It's on my channel. After this watch-along, go ahead and watch that. You see how right we were about our predictions and our breakdown of the team. Really great guys, nice guys. Love talking to them. As our Cowboys have been pretty much Jekyll and Hyde this year, you don't know who's going to show up. We have great games, dominant games, and then we just lay eggs. And a lot of it has to do with Kellen Moore, even though 486 points this season by our offense, by our team, franchise record for the Cowboys. So shout out to the Cowboys. Setting records over here, getting ready for this playoffs. Dak's under center, McGovern as the fullback, Zeke is the tailback, 1st and 10. At our own 44-yard line. Dak calling out the play. Reading the defense. Here comes the snap. Play action to Zeke. Dak all day to throw. Going over the middle. Caught by Cooper. Inside the 30 to the 29-yard line of Philadelphia. Jerry, how you feeling?
And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
And guys, if you've watched me for 5 minutes, you know that, and Nelly says it best, go Coop. Exactly. You guys know how I feel about this team when I say we have to establish a running game to have a dominant play action team. Dak is dominant in the play action. And look what happens. Establish a run, and Dak's going crazy. Another play action. Nowhere. Some pressure coming up the middle. Dak trying to run. Damage control. Loses about 1 or 2. Slides down. But doesn't give up a sack. Not a big sack, at least. But play action is where we are best. When we get a good running game going, when we get that play action, he's deadly. He's deadly. When our offensive line's firing off the football. And, you know, it's Troy Aikman says it best here. We'll give you that after the play. But 2nd and 11. It's 7-7. Eagles, Cowboys tied at 7. 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Dak in the shotgun, flanked by Zeke. Gets a snap. Play action. Good protection. Stepping up. Over the middle. Don't know where that throw was going. Looked like he hurried it. I don't know why. 3rd and 11. Oh, there's a flag. Let's see if it's a defensive holding. Oh, it's holding on the offense. Oh, ugly. What did I tell you about these penalties? Connor Williams again. Shocker. It wasn't CD's fault, Nelly. There was nowhere for him. What was he supposed to do? You know, that was a terrible throw. And it wouldn't have mattered because it was a holding anyway. So we got 2nd and 21 now. Need to get a few more plays to get back into field goal range. We're at the 41-yard line of Philadelphia. Cedric Wilson in motion. Dak flanked by Zeke in the shotgun formation. Good snap. Good protection over the middle to Schultz for 10 yards. 11 yards back to the 30-yard line. So we're in field goal range. If Greg No Leg can actually kick a field goal, it'll be about 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11 here. Team's got me drinking already. 2 minutes left, 7 and 7. 7-7 tie. 2 minutes left in the first. Dak's 7 for 8, 101 yards already and a touchdown. So Dak's looking okay. You know, great, but I want to see a little bit better, more accurate throws. Good snap. Dak looking, almost got sacked, gets rid of it. 4th down. Looking for Greg the Leg to come on and make a field goal here. Oh, there's a fight that broke out. Eagles players are being dirty like Eagles players always are. Philly sucks. Dirty Eagles, dirty birds. Let's see what happened on the play. Connor Williams stalemates their tackle. No, the tackle just absolutely destroys him. It looks like he has some choice words after the play, but 4th and 11. Zerline out for a field goal. 28-34 this season, as long as 56. Hit a couple game winners, lost a couple of games for us as well. He's very inconsistent. Can he make the kick here? Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, line drive, and it is good. Greg the Leg actually does his job. 10-7 Cowboys. So we got some points on the board. The drive stalled due to stupid penalties. And now they're showing it. Williams and Terrence Steele were getting into it. Ref got in the middle. Good job by Tyler Biotish and the official to get in the middle of that and break that up. As it is 10-7 Dallas. Thank you, Nelly, for the score. And remember, guys, share this on Twitter. Share this on Facebook. Share this on anywhere you have social media platforms. Tell your friends. Let's get this stream going. Let's get this chat interaction. Really appreciate you guys for joining me. As we got the break, and, you know, the good and bad from that drive. We had a couple of nice plays. There was one bad throw by Dak. There was a bad hold from Connor Williams. And, yeah, it's the only way we lose if we beat ourselves. And plays like that where we just undisciplined penalties, and then you're in a 2nd and 21 situation, you're behind the chains, that's going to kill an offense, no matter how good they are. If they're the best offense in the league or not, it's going to kill them. So we can't beat ourselves. We have to capitalize off of it as far as make up for it, and we did on that situation. You know, Dak took the easy throw to Dalton Schultz over the middle, got back in field goal range, and then he didn't take a sack the next play, got rid of it wisely, and set up the field goal chance, and we're up 10-7. So hopefully our defense can get another stop. We looked like we really settled in on the last drive against Gardner Minshew. Hopefully we can settle in, and we only give up 7 points this whole game. So hopefully they don't score again. And guys, let me know your thoughts in the chat for the playoffs, right? Who do you think we play it looks like we're going to play the Cardinals again in a rematch in the first round. Do you think we win? And by how much? Let's get a score prediction, Nelly and John. Let's get a score prediction for the Cardinals and Cowboys game. Justin, John, Nelly, all of you. Let's get a score prediction for that wild card playoff game. I'm going to put mine in the chat right now. as they've been talking this rematch between Georgia and Alabama all day, just to add insult to injury to us Michigan Wolverine fans out here, as Georgia absolutely beat us down. They were talking about that before the game started, though. Michigan had no business against that team. As Greg No Leg getting ready, he's not ready to be called Greg No Leg again just yet. Here comes the kickoff. It's up, not out of bounds, and it is caught at the goal line. They're going to bring it out. They have a lane. There's a lane. They get to the 36-yard line, so a terrible special teams coverage job. Philly gets a nice return and gets some momentum for Devontae Smith and Gardner Minshew and company. The Cowboys won't beat the Packers, and they won't win this game. All right, Robert, I really appreciate you tuning in. Hope you had a great Saturday. Hope everybody had a great Saturday. Appreciate you for coming back. Appreciate the constant trolling. And they're winning 10-7. Let's see what happens. I think it's going to be a good game, but I think Dallas is going to win, and I think they're going to win the rematch, the wild card game against the Cardinals. As here comes Gardner Minshew's air raid self and the Eagles. He's in the shotgun. Gets a snap. Play action. Obvious hold on Dorrance Armstrong that's not called. Gardner Minshew throws a 12-yard completion for a first down. And we're not playing the Packers next game, Nelly. We're playing the Cardinals. Don't listen to Robert. We're playing the Cardinals the first week of the playoffs. If everything goes well, the Cardinals have the first round bye, so we won't be seeing them till the second round at the earliest. As that was a pretty high throw by Gardner Minshew, but a nice job by Devonta Smith to really come down with it. Minshew was hyped up for no reason. That was an absolute horrible throw. Great job by the receiver to make him look better. See how Kelvin Joseph matches up all game against Smith. As another snap for Minshew in the shotgun. Protected pretty well. Gets rid of it to the outside for Smith for about 4 yards. To the 7 people in here, thank you for watching. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather tonight, but I got my beer, I got my Cowboys, and I got my live stream chat family, my A to Z Media Network Nation. So thank you. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Share with your friends. Share it on your social media platforms. As Devontae Smith has 916 yards, this breaking Deshaun Jackson's rookie total of 912 from 2008. As Gardner Minshew is back in shotgun once again, 2nd and 6. It looks like a an RPO, run pass option. Incomplete, thrown low, almost intercepted. 3rd and 6 coming up, 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Nelly, I agree. Is this going to be the last play of the first quarter whenever it gets going? So we will see in a second what happens on 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap's good. Some pressure. It's a screen. Randy Gregory trying to fight off the block. Can he get there in time? No. It's going to be a first down. Philly to start the second quarter when they come back from commercial. So that was a nice play. It was a solid job by Randy Gregory to get off two blockers to eventually make the play, just not as quick as we would have liked. And yeah, it is what it is. We'll get back. It's 10-7. End of the first quarter. It is 10-7. The Cowboys are winning against the Eagles in Philadelphia. Thank you for watching. We'll be right back.
And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
All right, thank you guys. Thank you guys for sticking with me. And back on this watch along as our Cowboys are up 10-7, getting ready to start the second quarter here in a few minutes. Robert Austin says, remember Roger Staubach? You don't, do you? If the Cowboys had him, they would win. Robert, I guarantee you're not old enough to watch Roger Staubach play either, number one. Number two, I do know who he is. And back then, they did not throw the ball as much as they do now. I would have loved to see Roger Staubach in this era, just to see how much more dominant he would be, or won't be. You know, we'd see. I'd love to see the legends of generations past and legends of the game before us. I would love to see how they play in the modern era. It would just be a lot more fun. You know, Roger wouldn't be getting killed every hit would be pretty much roughing the passer from back then. So he would have played longer, would have had better stats, would have been throwing the ball more. Would have been fun to see. So starting the second quarter here, as they keep showing DeMonte Smith, like who gives a good goddamn about DeMonte Smith and these dirty bird Eagles? Showing them beat Georgia just because they're trying to hype up the college football national championship. Like anybody cares. We all know Alabama's going to win again. Georgia ain't doing shit. As we're getting ready to start the second quarter here, 10-7 Cowboys. Gardner Minshew inside Dallas territory at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10. It's in the shotgun. Here's a good snap. Good protection. And then there's a little pressure at the end. Keanu Neal making sure it was an incompletion. 2nd and 10. Nick Sirianni, the guy that coaches off of vibes. For all you Eagles fans who love Nick Sirianni and that young coaching staff, says he coaches off of vibes. 2nd and 10 here. 14 minutes and 55 seconds. Just started the second quarter. For the people that are just tuning in, thank you. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for joining this AZ Media Network Nation. Make sure to like, subscribe, share the stream. Tell your friends. Minshew gets a snap. Pressured. He gets hit. Wide open over the middle for a first down is Jackson, their tight end, to the 28-yard line of Dallas. So Gardner, nice job by Minshew there. Standing in, taking a huge hit, and completing the pass. It's going to be a roughing the passer, too. Even though that was just a hit, and they should get over themselves. So we were roughing the passer on Donovan Wilson. Thought he was going to be out tonight, but looks like he got back in time off COVID protocol. And it was barely a hit. I thought it was more of a hit than it was. But, okay, he hit the helmet. That's why. 10 people in the building. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe. And share the stream on Twitter or Facebook, social media. Make sure we get some more eyeballs in here. Really appreciate you. And don't be afraid to comment in the chat, Cowboy Nation. I got a troll in there, Robert Austin. He's a good guy, but let's tell him why the Cowboys are better than he thinks they are. Here's Minshew in the shotgun, setting Ward Jr. in motion. Snap, handoff, and it's going nowhere. So hopefully they bend and don't break and force a field goal here. Luke Gifford on the stop. Nice to see him get in. Career special teamer for the Cowboys. Nice to see him get some action in. 2nd and 9. Nice stop. For a Packer fan, Robert, you sure are here in a Cowboys stream a lot. 2nd and 9. Gardner Minshew in the shotgun again. Air raid quarterback in college. Remember, he can sling it. And he is not afraid. Here comes the snap. Pretty good pressure. It's going to be a screen play. Blown up by Neville Gallimore. Nice job. Blown up by Neville Gallimore and Tristan Hill. What a defensive play there.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
So it was a nice job of the middle when they originally blew up the protection on the screen. And then Neville Gallimore finishes it, gets him to the ground. So it's going to be 3rd down at about the 20-yard line. Hopefully they can force a field goal here. See what Nick Sirianni has to say as he's cussing out somebody, whether in the headset or on his sideline. Here comes Minshew on a wide receiver screen. Going absolutely nowhere. Blown up. 4th down. They're going to have to force a field goal. Nice play by Donovan Wilson. Nice play.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
And wow, what a job by Don Wilson. They've been blowing up the screens today, which is a big problem against the Cardinals. They gave up a lot of nice bubble screens. So Jake Elliott's out here. Really accurate kicker this year. He's out to try to tie the game at 10. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, kick is good. It's going to be 10-10. It's tied at 10 in the second quarter. It's a deadlock. And an NFC East Divisional matchup between two playoff teams that already clinched. Nelly says the Lions will win. Yeah, Nelly, give it back to Robert. Troll him a little bit. Troll that Packers fan. Packers suck. 10-10. 10-10. Cowboys are tied with the Eagles. And commercial break, and then we'll bring it right back to Dak Prescott and company. And we are back. Thank you. 7 people in the building. Come on, guys. We did 11,000 views the first stream and 3,500 views the second watch along. I know this game don't mean a lot, but we really, thank you, Robert. We really have to get in here. We got to share it. Robert, Nelly, John, Justin, we got to share this stream on Twitter with our favorite social media platforms and get this going. We have to share this stream. You have to let everybody know so we can get everybody in the building. Really, 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 really good game so far. You know, both offenses have looked extremely well. Both offenses have looked extremely well as we are waiting on the start of the next drive. We're waiting on the kickoff as the Eagles marched down the field, got stalled by a couple of really nice defensive plays by Neville Gallimore and Donovan Wilson on blowing up some screens that forced a field goal. So really nice job by the Cowboys defense tonight on bending and not breaking. Against a talented football team that is got a guy who's been a starter in the league, has good numbers. Just didn't work out in Jacksonville, but it is what it is. As we are coming back, let's hear Jerry Jones. We haven't heard Jerry Jones enough tonight.
And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
Thank you, Jerry. Yeah, Eagles off X. I'm just going to say one X. I'm not going to say all the X's, but thank you for tuning in. Thank you for commenting in the chat. Really appreciate you being here. I haven't seen you before. Welcome to the A to Z Media Network Nation. We're just brand new YouTube channel here. So if you don't mind giving us a subscription and hanging out with us for the rest of this game, really appreciate it. Make sure you share the stream on social media or your favorite social media platforms, and we'll get going. As Jason Kelsey was honored before the game, they keep showing that like anybody cares. I sure as hell don't. Fuck the Eagles. Pardon my French. There's one team I hate more than anybody in this world, Cowboy Nation. It is the Philadelphia Eagles. I hate the Eagles. So here comes Dak Prescott. 1st and 10. Hand off to Zeke. It's going nowhere. Blown up by Scott in the backfield. 2nd down. And right there is what you don't want to see. You don't want to see Zeke and them get stifled in that offensive line. And Eagles offense marching down the field is making me nervous. Yeah, it is, but we're bending and not breaking. We're not giving up the big play. They're methodically doing it, which is tiring them out. We're going to be just fine. We're going to be just fine, X. Thank you for tuning in. 10-10, second quarter, 11 and a half minutes to go. 2nd and 10. Dak's under center. Zeke in the backfield. Cooper and Lamb to the right. Looks like is that a Blake Jarwin sighting do we have, or is that Dalton Schultz? No, that's Blake Jarwin in the game. Blake Jarwin sighting. thank God he's back. We don't want to see anybody injured. We'd love to see people back, and I'll have a toast to Blake Jarwin. Robert, you got me drinking on this stream. 2nd and 10. Waiting on the play. There's a delay of something's going on. Can't tell because I can't play the noise because I'll get copyright trouble. So gotta keep the noise muted. Can't show the actual game, but we're gonna do the live play-by-play. It's annoying listening to ESPN anyway. They're biased against the Cowboys. And God is most certainly not a Packer fan, Robert Austin. He is a Dallas Cowboys fan. And still 2nd and 10. Finally coming back out. Connor McGovern is fullback. Zeke in the backfield. Dak in the under center. Cooper and Lamb flank to the right again. Play action. Good protection. Going deep over the middle. Caught. What a catch by CeeDee Lamb. He's still on his feet. Into the field. Into the Philadelphia Eagles to the 43-yard line. What a throwing catch. Good job. Let's go Cowboys. Jerry, what do you got to say?
And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
You damn right you do, Jerry. As X is getting fired up in the chat. Here we go. So is Nelly. Robert's still trolling the Cowboys. Really appreciate you guys here, though. Really do. Remember, share this stream. 1st and 10. About the 43-yard line. Hand off to Zeke. Zeke busts outside. Makes a move. Gets about 6 yards. Good job, Zeke Elliott. Elliott's looking spry tonight. They got to keep handing him that football. They gotta get him the football and get him 1,000 yards. Feed Zeke is right, Nelly. Really appreciate you guys for commenting. 9 people in the chat. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of the night. I'm only on 149. Brand new channel. Not even got my feet wet yet. So really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Please like and subscribe and share this stream on Twitter, on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you got to share it. Really appreciate you guys. Cedric Wilson's in motion. Dak's under center. Zeke in the backfield. Toss to Zeke. Can Cedric get the block on the outside? He can. There goes Zeke for a first down inside the 30-yard line. There's a fumble. No, they're calling him down by contact. Looks like Zach Martin recovered it anyway. Was Zeke down? This is a big thing right here. Was Zeke Elliott down? It was a good block by Wilson on the end, Collins on the outside. Zeke gets there. Looks like Zeke was well down. Yeah, he was well down. 1st and 10. Oh, they're blowing the play dead. Are they challenging it? Oh, he had... that's a bang-bang play. That's going to be a bang-bang play. If I had to see it, he's down by contact. Because originally, guys, the ball pops out of his hands, but then he cups it. So, like, if the ball was my beer... It pops out of his hand, and then he cups it like this and slides on the ground for a couple of feet and gets touched. So in my opinion, he's down by contact. He has 2 hands on the ball. I think we'll be all right, Cowboys Nation. They should not overturn this call. It should be down by contact. Yeah, you know what's funny? Cowboys Nation, I want you to look at this comment. And I love Robert. He's a good friend of the show. Remember when they torched the Cowboys in 98? How many times the Cowboys haters come up to us and say, you guys live in the past off your 5 Super Bowls. You haven't won a Super Bowl since 1996 or 95, blah, 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 blah. Okay? You're talking about something that happened in 98. If you don't want the past brought up, don't do it to us. And it is what it is. Love you, Robert, but damn. We're not talking about 1998. We're talking about the Eagles watching along right now. As we're in a commercial break while this review's being determined. I wonder how Troy Aikman's doing.
On Dak Prescott, he starts to come and then he pulls out, and his eyes are just locked. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come.
And Troy is just as confused by the look on that face as I am. Is why are they challenging this? Yeah, he lost possession. The ball started wiggling, but then he grabbed the ball. It was like this in his arm, and he held it with his hand, right? So he did have two hands on the ball then. Great game possession, slid on the ground and was touched. Should be down by contact. If they make any other call, then it's a blown call, in my opinion. Again, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, but we'll be right back after this commercial break, and we'll see what the call is, Cowboy Nation. And Nelly, I agree with you totally. Remember when Randy Moss towards the Cowboys, shut your filthy mouth. I agree. And it looks like the play's going to stand. So Zeke was definitely down by contact, which is good. Thank goodness. It was a good run by Zeke. You don't want to see it taken away. 17 people in the building. Please like and subscribe. And share this stream. Keep growing. We're getting there. Want to see 200 subscribers by the end of the day. Amari Cooper's in motion. Dak's under center. Hands it again to Zeke. Zeke up the middle for another nice gain. 6 yards. Zeke Elliott is doing Zeke Elliott things tonight. Are we going to ride Zeke Elliott to a victory, Cowboy Nation? I hope so. Robert Austin, Aaron Rodgers is literally high in every single game if you watch his post-game interviews. He's always high. And Zeke has 54 snaps this year with his own lineman in his own backfield, the most in the NFL. I tried telling you guys it's not Zeke's fault. The offensive line is not blocking like they used to. Connor McGovern back in fullback. Zeke Elliott in the backfield. Another toss to Zeke. Man, he's going for it. Gets about a yard, so it's going to be about 3rd and 3. Zeke's off to a good start this game. He's flying. Offensive line's flying off the football. He's got a spring in his step. Looks like he wants to get to that 1,000-yard mark. He's got plenty of time to do it. He has 945 so far this season. He needs another 55 yards. Plenty of football left to do it, too. Dak's in shotgun, flanked by Corey Clement, making audibles. Looks like he sees a blitz coming. 8 on the play clock. 8 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the half. 10-10 is the score. Here's a snap. Decent protection. Needs to get rid of it. Gets rid of it. Caught Cedric Wilson. Another touchdown for the Cowboys. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
Nelly's on it tonight. Make sure Robert Austin hears you when you say it, Nelly. Touchdown, Cowboys. Yes, let's go. Big time. Nice throw. He eventually started getting pressured. That's definitely a touchdown. The ball's over the goal line while his knee goes down. Boom. Dak looks hot tonight against a playoff team. This team is 9-7. For the Cowboy haters saying we can't beat over 500 teams, Gardner Minshew's a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts anyway. I don't want to hear your bullshit excuses. Greg the Leg with the extra point. And I will update the score. It is 17-10 Cowboys. Here we go. Bringing up the pass, Cowboy haters. Still appreciate you guys. Really appreciate the chat interaction tonight. About 10 people in the building right now. Make sure you share this stream. Really appreciate it. And as we go to commercial break, I'll be right back.
Give me the throne, put the bands on the stage. Shines on with the top down, when I'm riding around in the range. Holding on to the keys. Baby wanted to get faded with me when she ate it on me. But money, I'm a what she ate it on, okay.
so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
And it looks like Jerry wants him a divisional win. And if we win this game, Cowboy Nation, we officially swept the NFC East. So I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but this win is important for pride. And although I just started this channel 14 videos ago, I predicted at the beginning of this year that Dallas would finish 12-5. You can ask anybody that knows me. We can ask Kev when Kev comes on. If Bronx Sports Jedi Network, shout out to him, my brother channel. He's known me for about a year now. He knows I predicted 12-5, and if we win, that's exactly what they're going to be. So, shout out to the Cowboys for having a huge bounce back season. And now, of course, they're showing the Eagles Super Bowl. Like, dude, who cares? Who gives a shit? The Eagles are going to be first round exits in the playoffs. It's going to be what it is. Dallas is going to go to the NFC Championship game at least, and get over. The Eagles suck. They're lucky to get in the playoffs. It's a weak year in the NFC. There's not even the Green Bay Packers. They're 12 and what are they? 12-3, Robert. 13-3, right? They barely beat a bunch of playoffs. They barely beat a bunch of rejects in Baltimore. 36 players on the COVID or injured list, and they barely beat them. They're very, very beatable football team. Nobody's unbeatable in the NFC this year. It's going to be a fun playoffs. As the kickoff goes in the back of the end zone, Eagles will take over at the 25. And Cowboys backup Corey Clement was in the Super Bowl and had a huge impact for the Eagles. He was part of the Philly special, as they're showing right now. Nelly getting fired up with Robert. Robert, we got to lay off the trolling. We can't get Nelly and other Cowboys fans mad. I love having you here, but we can't be trolling Cowboys too much. We got to keep it classy. As Gardner Minshew under center gets a snap, fakes this jet sweep, and then pitches it to Rager. Jalen Rager gets about 3 yards on the pitch. They're trying to find a way to get him involved in the offense. He's been pretty much of a bust so far in his career. Randy Gregory gets up a little hobbled. We need to get Gregory out. He's had injury issues this year. We got to keep the guys healthy come playoff time. This game is not that important. As Randy Gregory's had 6 sacks, 3 forced fumbles this year, and he's missed a lot of games. He's on Pro Bowl trajectory before he got hurt. Gardner Minshew in the shotgun. Snap. Play action. Pressure. Gets rid of it. Doesn't get rid of it. Gets out of it. Slides for a gain of 3 or 4. It's going to be third down and manageable for Philly. So it's a 17-10 game in the second quarter, about halfway through. 7 minutes left to go in the second quarter, first half. 3rd and 5. Third and manageable here for the Eagles. Again, sorry for all the sniffles. I'm under the weather. I got my beer ice down here. Trying to get through the stream with you guys and have some fun. X says I got the Cowboys winning 34-23. I just don't think the Eagles secondary will hold up. I agree, but remember, our secondary's without Trevon Diggs and Anthony Brown as well, and Jaron Kearse. Gardner Minshew gets hit. Nice throw to Watkins. It's going to be a first down and way more, and they're threatening again. This is a good game. We got young guys in the secondary. We got Nashawn Wright and Kelvin Joseph, who are rookies, and we got Jordan Lewis in the slot, who's doing well. But, you got Wright and Joseph. They're young. X and Nelly and everybody in the chat. They're gonna have moments where they have rookie moments, right, and rookie mistakes. But they're playing well. They're competing. Play action from Minshew. Getting pressured from Basham. Hit as he throws incomplete, almost intercepted by Wright. It was good pressure on Minshew. Our backup rushers and Basham and Deorance Armstrong got good pressure on that play and hit Minshew bad, pretty good, and forced an errant throw that was almost a pick. So really good from the backups, and that's what I want to see in this game. Can the backups get some momentum going in case they're called upon in the playoffs? And they're looking really good right now against a good football team. Gardner Minshew in the shotgun. Snap. Hands it off. And big hole. Still on his feet. Inside the 30 to the 25-yard or to the 30-yard line, he'll be called down. big run, and they gashed us. It looks like it was a double team from Kelsey or from the center and left guard. They sealed off Tristan Hill, and then a good job by the left guard to get to the second level, and good blocking and good running. 1st and 10 at Dallas's 30-yard line. Philly's marching. Minshew with the snap. Play action. Out to Jackson for about 7 yards. And they're moving the football. I'm telling you, Gardner Minshew's a good quarterback. There's no real backup playing in this game because Gardner Minshew started for the first 2 years of his career, put up good numbers on a terrible team. Think of the numbers Gardner Minshew put up with Jacksonville, and think of what Trevor Lawrence, the number 1 pick in the draft, is doing. They got rid of Gardner Minshew for him. Not that he's a bad quarterback, but just the team's bad. So now he's on Philly, and he's moving the ball. As Gardner's under center, single back formation, hands the ball off. Looking for room, nothing there. Gain of 1 or 2 yards, and it looks like it's going to be a holding call. Either a holding call or a false start. We'll see. Yep, it's going to be holding. Holding on Philly. On 83, Noah Togai. I'm bad with names. Yeah, it was definitely a hold. He held Malik Hooker, and that's what caused him to get the edge and try to make a play. So it's going to be less manageable. They're going to back him up to the 35-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 14. Minshew under center again. And directing traffic. Calling audibles. Here's a snap. Play action again. Good protection. Gets it out to the flat for about a 10-yard gain. 9 or 10-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and 5. 4.5 minutes left in the first half. We have 2 timeouts. Philly has 2 timeouts. So hopefully we can stop them here, hold them to a field goal, and get another score to end the half. So let's type our stops in the chat. X, Nelly, Robert, if you want to be nice to us. Everybody, 12 people in the building, let's type stop in the chat. Let's get a stop going. Get some good luck. And remember, share this stream on your social media platforms. Like and subscribe. Really appreciate you guys being here, supporting us, supporting the channel, helping us grow. Really appreciate you guys. As there was an injury to the backup center, and we hit 151 subscribers. We got 2 more subscribers. I'm not sure who you are because it didn't come up on the public, so hit us in the chat and tell us if you subscribed, and we can shout you out. Really appreciate the subscriptions. We hit the 150 mark. Really appreciate you guys. It's a light watch along tonight, and I get it. It's not like it's the playoffs. It's not like it's a big game or anything crazy. It's kind of, we already clinched the playoffs. We already clinched pretty much playing the Cardinals. So, really appreciate you guys, though. That shows you're loyal fans and loyal fans of the program. Really appreciate you guys. They got a backup center in. Is it starting? Yeah, the game's been started. We're in the second quarter. 17-10 Dallas. 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go. 3rd and 5. Philly has the ball at the 25-yard line of the Cowboys. Gardner Minshew gets a snap, hands it off in the backfield. 1st down and more. Inside the 20, inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line. Gainwell with a nice run. Carves up the Dallas defense. And, yeah, that's what you can't have. I know we got some backups playing, but there's no excuse. We got to fly to the football. We got to make better plays. Because Philly, no matter who they put out there, it seems they really, really, really are good in the run. 1st in the league since week 8. Leading league in rushing. Over the middle, Minshew, bad throw. 2nd and goal. Not sure where that was going. Van Der Esch on the hit. Lawrence with the pressure. 19 people in the building. Share this to your favorite social media platforms. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. As we're coming up at the end of the first half here. 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go. 2nd and goal for Philly. 17-10. And Irel, thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate you. Thank you for everybody for tuning in. Is it 2nd and goal? Gardner Minshew under center. Hands it off to Gainwell. Trying to get the outside edge. Will he score? Yes, he will. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown, Eagles. Extra point pending. It's going to be a tied game. And it was a nice blocking. They sealed the edge, and Gainwell seems to be having a really good game. Jackson, the tight end, really really blocked Donovan Wilson. Really good seal on the edge there, and got it just enough. Didn't hold, and Gainwell had the speed to beat KZ and Wilson to the edge, and it was really nice play. Even though I hate the fucking Eagles, fuck you, Philly. Here comes the extra point from Elliott. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and it's right down the middle. So 17 all. Good game here. And thank you, Nelly, and thank you, Robert, and of course, Irel. Appreciate you. 31 in the building. Please like and subscribe. 33 in the building. Please like and subscribe. Share this on your social media platforms. Let's get this stream blowing up. Brand new channel. For viewers that don't know, my name is Zach, otherwise known as Z, on A to Z Media Network. Owner of the channel. We do Cowboys football. We do Michigan Wolverines football. That's my favorite teams. That's who I cover right now. But the more subscriptions I get, the more teams, I will cover them. We do roundtable discussions once a week at least. Nelly's right. We got ourselves a game. That's all you can ask for. A good game to end the season. We do good roundtable discussions once a week. Last Wednesday, we just had one with Ed and Eddie's Silver and Blue podcast. Please go check that out when this watch along's over. Great guys. Go subscribe to Ed and Eddie's Silver and Blue podcast. Really good guys. Go subscribe to Talking with KPG. Great show. And go subscribe to my brother channel, Brother Network, Bronx Sports Jedi Network. That's BX Sports Jedi Network. Go subscribe if you love basketball, combat sports, baseball, hockey. If you love all those sports, you'll see me on there because I'm part of that network as well. So go subscribe to BX Sports Jedi Network. Please and thank you, and then come right back. As we go to commercial break, I'm going to play my videos, and we will be right back. And yes, it is tied. We're playing backup quarterback, even though I think he's better than Jalen Hurts. Their offense looks a lot better with him than it does with Jalen Hurts. He's a better quarterback. Jalen Hurts is a good winner, good competitor, good dual threat guy, but Gardner Minshew is just a better passer of the football in general. So I like Gardner Minshew a lot when he was in Jacksonville, but they're a better team than we give them credit for right now, and they're beating us bad, and they're not beating us bad. We're tied, but they're dominating us pretty good and dominating our defense, albeit no Trayvon Diggs, no Anthony Brown. We have two rookies playing corner. We have Keanu Neal in there instead of no Micah Parsons. We are three of our really good defenders, 3 starters plus are out. DeMarcus Lawrence isn't playing all the snaps. Randy Gregory's not playing much. Our defense is undermanned right now. But what I'm looking at in the positive of this game is I want to see what our backups can do. I want to see, in case they're thrown into emergency duty in the playoffs, Joseph and Wright need to get more burn. As Dak's out there at the 25-yard line, sends Cedric Wilson in motion. He's got Zeke in the backfield. Dak looking to throw, batted down. And Irel, I'm sorry to break this news to you. Michael Gallup tore his ACL. He is going to be out for the rest of the year and most of next year. So it sucks. Prayers go to Michael Gallup for a speedy recovery. Good job by the 3-tech defensive tackle for the Eagles. If you can't get to the quarterback, put your hands up, and he knocked the pass down. Dak in shotgun, flanked by Zeke. They're going to give it to Zeke. He's going to get some yards. He's got a burst. He's got a hole. Zeke with the longest run of his season that I've seen so far for 20-plus yards inside the 50-yard line, inside Eagles territory. First down, Cowboys.
And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
And everybody that says Zeke isn't the same Zeke, I want you to watch this run. He actually got blocking. It was a nice double team up the middle in the A gap. He made a few men miss. He was patient. Great run from Zeke Elliott. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Dak looking to throw. Nothing there. Checks it down to Corey Clement, who gets 8 yards. Really nice job at the end there, Corey Clement, to fight for the extra yardage. Irel, he has like about 100 less carries right now than he normally would in his 1,600 plus yard seasons. He's still getting 4 yards a carry. Derek, really appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. Corey Clement runs for a first down inside the 35-yard line.
And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
And thank you, Jerry Jones. Everybody doesn't know, every first down we get a Jerry Jones glory hole. So really appreciate you. If you don't mind, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it on social media platforms. Dak in the shotgun, all day to throw. Throws it to Amari Cooper over the middle to the 28-yard line. So about 6 to 7 yard gain there. And yeah, Corey Clement was really good on the Eagles. Really good in that Super Bowl for them. But seriously, fuck the Eagles, am I right? 2-minute warning. And we will be right back after this.
Give me the throne, put the bands on the stage. Shines on when the top down, when I'm riding around in the range. Holding on to all the keys. Baby wanted to get faded with me when she ate it on me. But money on me when she ate it on her, okay.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
And we're back, getting hopefully the 2-minute warning's over in just a bit, but looking good. Zeke's looking really good this first half. Dak's looking really good off of play action. And guys, if you're just tuning in, I've said this every stream. Nelly and John and Robert Austin and everybody involved that's a loyal regular to the channel can tell you, I always say this. We need to get Zeke, Tony Pollard, and Corey Clement going. Run the football effectively, get that offensive line, which is the biggest issue, is the offensive line. They all can run the ball. It's the offensive line's fault. They got to fire off the football, move bodies, and give them running lanes. And then we have to use play action off of that. Dak Prescott was one of the deadliest quarterbacks off of play action that I've ever seen. He looks human in a lot of other situations, but he's really deadly off of play action. As we get out of the 2-minute warning here, Dak's in the shotgun with Zeke flanked to his left. Cedric Wilson's going over to the right with Dalton Schultz and Amari Cooper. CeeDee Lamb's by himself on the left. Here's the snap. Protection. He's going deep for Cooper. Caught. Leveled out of bounds, but it's a catch at the 2-yard line. It looks like it's going to come back with a flag, though. Let's see if it's holding. Another dumbass penalty by the Cowboys. Hopefully it's not a hold. We always screw ourselves. Dallas Mavs, salute to you. I'll get to your comment in a minute. Ooh, and the flag. It's on defense. Good. So it's normally we beat ourselves. Dallas Mavs, really salute to you. Thank you for joining. And it's not a hold. Derek, salute to you. But we've had a lot of bad penalties. We've beat ourselves a lot. Dak, shotgun, Play action to Zeke. In the end zone, Amari couldn't get his feet down. Incomplete. Wow. Nice throw, nice catch, nice effort by Amari and Dak there, but it's going to be 2nd and goal. 1:48 left to go in this second quarter in the first half. Remember to share the stream, like and subscribe to the page, to the YouTube page. Really appreciate it. RT Sports Center, what's good? Welcome back, brother. Glad to see you here. Ooh, touchdown Dalton Schultz. How about them Cowboys?
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
And you are the good luck charm, RT Sports Center. And John and Renee Black, salute to you. Go Boys is right. And thank you for coming to the channel. For 22 in the building, please like and subscribe. Share this on your favorite social media platforms. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. From A to Z in Media Nation to you. Really thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Renee. As Greg the Leg misses the fucking extra point. Jesus Christ. Pardon my French, guys, but how hard is it to kick an extra point? I couldn't, but I'm not a professional damn kicker. Jesus. How hard is it to make kicks as an extra point? Is it really that hard? You get paid to do this, Greg No Leg. And I swear to God, we're going to lose the first round of the playoffs if these assholes don't cut Greg Zerline next week. I'm looking as confused as Troy Aikman right now.
On Dak Prescott, he starts to come and then he pulls out, and his eyes are just locked. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come.
And yeah, this is bad, man. I tried to get some comedy in there, some relief, but damn. 23-17. 23-17. Hopefully we can get a stop here. We don't let Eagles get any points to end the half. Robert Austin, thank you for the score update. And also, thank you for the excuse. Really appreciate it because your Packers defense is absolutely putrid. They're putrid compared to what they used to be. RT Sports Center, really awesome. Did you tell him he needs to be cut? We'll be right back in a minute. As there's a run from Philly that gets about 9 yards. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. I hate this shit. I never get the hiccups. I've literally gotten the hiccups 3 times today. It's because they know I'm doing a watch-along. And the Cowboys here are trying to get to me. 23-17, minute 20 left. Looks like it's going to be a free play. Good coverage by Wright, but all for naught. It's going to be offsides. Oh my God, I can't believe I have hiccups on a live stream. That's funny. Looks like it was Basham on the offsides. 1st and 10. Philly's 41-yard line. Minshew calling some audibles. Pressure. Minshew gets out of it. Runs for about a 5-yard gain. Under a minute to go. 2nd down. They're in the 2-minute drill. 2-minute drill. Moving the ball, 44-yard line. Here comes a snap. Pressure, he gets out of it. Gains about a yard or two. It looks like he's going to come back with a holding call. Oh, my God. I can't believe I got hiccups. Thank you, guys, for the support, but oh, my God. Of course, it's the worst timing. Anybody who has a YouTube channel understands shit happens at the worst timing, man. But it's all right. We're in the playoffs either way, so I don't care. Looks like it's a hold on Dillard. Second and 16. 41 seconds to go. They're probably just going to run it. Let it get to half. Third and 16. Incomplete pass. Gardner Minshew will always pass the damn ball, I guess. Thanks, Robert. Thanks for the troll job. Really love it, buddy. I have hiccups and you're trolling my ass. That's what Packers fans do, I guess. Gardner Minshew, 12 and 19. 106 yards, a touchdown. Third and 16 here. Let's see what they do. Pressure, sack! Sack by Tank Lawrence. What a play.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
And it's a sack. Really good job by DeMarcus Lawrence. Finally back healthy after that injury. Taking on the double team. Still getting home. Great job. Derek loves it. RT Sports Center loves it. Robert's just hating. Good to see DeMarcus Lawrence playing at full strength. Been a couple years. 4th and 29. Wow. We have one timeout. 31 seconds here. Can we do something? Can we get another 3 points? Do we trust Greg the Leg? Oh, and of course, Dallas Mavs. Great point. I said it earlier. But the good thing is, Dallas Mavs, and pardon my hiccups, we have a bunch of rookies. We have Wright and Joseph playing. So we get to get them some game reps and get them some practice in case they're thrown into action in the playoffs. And here's a punt, almost blocked. It's a terrible punt. Still in Eagle territory at the 43-yard line. It's going to go out. Wow, we can still get three points at least off of this drive. And yeah, you know what's funny? Kai Forbath was 11 for 11 when he got signed after we released Brett Maybe Maher. And he went 11 for 11, didn't miss, perfect. And perfect on extra points as well. And we cut him to sign this joke. Screw Greg Zuerlein. Oh, awesome, RT. Tell me how it was in the chat. Tell me how it was. I'm a Knicks fan myself, but yes, Renee, DeMarcus Lawrence is great when he's healthy. Here's the first pass. Dak Prescott over the middle to Cedric Wilson inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. First down, Cowboys.
And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
Cedric Wilson is right, RT. Yes, what a throw by Dak. Empty formation. Gets it out quick. Confident. Yeah, he anticipates the window. Wow, what a throw. What a throw and catch. Great job, guys. Great job.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
Renee has got the answer. We need to cut him. Angel, salute to you, Angel. I guess that's tough, but Halle Berry. First and 10, 15-yard line. Dak gets the snap. Gets rid of it. Dalton Schultz Blake Jarwin. Welcome back. Blake Jarwin gets the catch for about 8 yards, second down. 13 seconds to go, no timeouts. Inside the 10-yard line, you got to think they're going to try to take one shot at the end zone and then kick a field goal. You got to think that's what their plan is. 2nd and 4. They're at the 9-yard line. You have enough time, guys, to get one good play here into the end zone, but you got to be quick. And they're going empty. Dak in the empty formation, snap, good protection over the middle in the end zone. Blake Jarwin in the bag, dropped. Incomplete. So they have time for one more throw to the end zone since they were quick. All right, RT. Appreciate you. Remember, share the stream on Twitter or Facebook. Get your friends in here. Third and 4. Don't trust Greg No Leg one damn bit. So they're going to try to make one more play at the end zone. Here's Dak Prescott. Touchdown! Dalton Schultz. So Dalton Schultz or Blake Jarwin, but touchdown Cowboys.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
Nelly's right. RT, Nelly, all you guys, Renee, Dallas Mavs, everybody, thank you for coming in, being the good luck charm. We were tied, we were struggling. Then you guys all came, and now look at us. It's about to be a 30-point first half. Finally, Zerline remembers how to kick a fucking extra point. Pardon my French, but it's 30-17. I'm going to go ahead and put third quarter up because it's going to be halftime. 30-17, Dallas. You know, just wow. What a great, most pass touchdowns in Cowboy history. Dak Prescott tied it. He tied Tony Romo. Finally made it. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Derek. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Troy Aikman, how do you feel about Dak setting the record?
On Dak Prescott, he starts to come and then he pulls out, and his eyes are just locked. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come.
Wow, Troy Aikman seems to be confused on what I asked him, but it's okay. As we're waiting for the kick. Here's the kick, and they're going to let it go to the back of the end zone. They're probably going to just run the rest of this clock out and go into half. I'm waiting to see what happens here. And they're going to kneel it. They're going to kneel it. And we're going to go into halftime. Just 1 second. As I'm trying to send a link to a special guest that's going to come in for the halftime report. And we're going to get this going here as we're in halftime. And really appreciate you, Renee. Really appreciate you, Nelly, Robert, everybody here. And hopefully we can get our good friends from Talking with KPG here. Everybody who loves me and loves the new podcast, please go. While it's halftime, come on back. You know where to find me now that you're subscribed. Go to Talkin, TALKIN, WIT, WIT, KPG. Really good discussions, roundtables every Wednesday. They're good guys and absolutely great football minds and basketball minds, baseball minds. They cover everything, just like Bronx Sports Jedi Network. Please subscribe to them as well. If you go to my YouTube channel, they are both featured under my featured channels. Go to my About, go to the home of my YouTube, and you will find us. Nelly and Robert going at it in the chat. Absolutely love it. So, as we will be right back after this. Nah, Nelly, don't leave just because of Robert. He's just joking around. He's just a troll. Nelly, let me tell you this. If you're a Cowboys fan, Robert's a good guy. If you're a Cowboys fan, which you are, I know you are, you're a diehard, right? You can't let the trolls get to you. That's why I let him go. You can't let him get to you because he's talking shit about how we suck when we're up 30-17. And Robert, that's enough. That's your last warning. If you don't stop with the trolling and the disrespect, I'm going to have to kick you. So that's your last warning. Enough with the trolling. You can troll me all day. Don't troll the people in the chat that are just trying to have a good time. So, last warning to Robert. Talking with KPG here. As they're showing highlights from the earlier game when the Chiefs won a good game. Mr. Miller, appreciate you. Really appreciate you joining in. Get trolled, that's right. Okay. Being a Cowboys fan, there's always trolls out there. It is what it is. You just don't give them the time of day. So as we're in halftime chat, let me know how you think this game's going to end. Do you think the Dallas Cowboys are going to hold on with this 30-17 lead and go into the playoffs on a high note, 12 wins? Or do you think Philly's going to come back and give us their own little Philly special? Again, Mr. Miller and all the 19 watching, please like and subscribe. Share the stream. Share the stream to your favorite social media platforms. Really appreciate you. When we got an Eagles fan, 2018 Truth, salute to you. If you're liking and subscribing. I'm trying to get some more Eagles fans. Even though I'm a Cowboys fan, I want to have a roundtable discussion. I have the hiccups. Damn. I'm sorry, guys. You always get hiccups at the worst time. But I want to have a NFC least roundtable. My brother network, Bronx Sports Jedi Network, is a Giants fan. And I'm the Cowboys. We need the Eagles and Washington football team. So, Cardinal fan for life. Mr. Miller, come on, man. Y'all whooped our asses last week. Leave us alone, man. We don't need no more Cardinals voodoo. All right, y'all whooped our ass. We're trying to get that payback next week, though. We're trying to get the payback next week. I think it'll be a much better game in the playoffs. Win or lose, you guys definitely have a shot to win. You guys have a really good. You guys really have a really good team. So shout out to the Cardinals. They whooped our butts. Is what it is. And we'll just trying to wait here for the second half to start. Guys, oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. Let me know in the chat. What's going on with this lead? Are we winning? Are we going to blow this lead open? And we got a special guest, G.
Uh-huh.
Join the game. I always get hiccups at the worst. Always get hiccups at the worst damn time. Middle live stream, G, I get hiccups.
There we go. I think I'm in. Can you hear me, baby? What?
Yep, you're here. Yes, sir. Middle of the damn stream, I get hiccups, bro.
For real?
Yeah, for real. Yep, I've been dealing with hiccups this whole damn time.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm dying in
That's
here. But
all right.
so, what are your thoughts in the first? What are your thoughts in the first half? Thank you for joining us for halftime.
Man, appreciate you having me, big dog.
Tell them where they can find you, of course, as well. I've been plugging you multiple times.
Yeah, I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you. You know, talking with KPG, man, on YouTube. Appreciate you. But I'm glad my offense is I mean, is against, second and third string players. But I don't really care about that. I want to see them in a rhythm. We can do that against anybody. So, long as they are reading the same things, they're catching all the balls, they're cutting the penalties out, those type of things, that's what I'm cool with.
Right.
My defense, I'm a little worried about. Philly, the number one rush team in the league.
Since week 8, yep.
They are gashing us against our first team. Although we are missing a couple key contributors to our defense, but you still got Tank out there, you still got Gallimore, you still got Gregory, and we're getting gashed. Yeah.
To the chat, Shanda, salute, Stardaddy09, salute. And they don't suck. As far as the secondary goes, I'll touch on that quick. Nishon Wright, brother was in Last Chance U, and Kelvin Joseph, the rookies, they haven't gotten any burn all year. And they're doing pretty well against a rookie who just won the Heisman and another former higher draft pick in Jalen Reagor. They're doing pretty good. And Gardner Minshew looked really good with Jacksonville. And Trevor Lawrence looks like dog shit. Pardon my French, but as far as Gardner Minshew is better than people give him credit for. He's a good thrower of the football. He's an air raid quarterback from college. He can sling it, and he got weapons on this team. So, but as far as the defense goes, I've noticed we've been getting gashed a lot when Basham and Diorance are in because they're more pass rushers, and they don't keep contained. And there's something to be said about keeping contained on the outside. You notice when Lawrence is in the game, he hasn't had many snaps, but that one sweep with Reagor where he kept contained, and then Donovan Wilson kept the outside edge, and they didn't go anywhere. So when our starters are in the game, all of them that can play, we've been missing a lot of guys. We look pretty good, but these gash plays, you're right. We give up a lot of big chunk plays, but I think it's just experience for these backups in case they're thrown into a starting situation in the playoffs.
Yeah. I remember that the first game when we played Philly, I think they said they had 64 yards total, but they did get behind big early. Yeah. So they didn't get an opportunity to really run. I think they backs only had 3 touches.
Yep.
So
Gainwell's had a hell of a game.
Yeah, hell of a game.
I mean, where'd he come from?
But I really feel because of what Arizona did last week with the run, that kind of got me wait a minute now. This is 2 weeks in a row where we're not really gap sound on defense. We're not looking as great as we have been the whole season. We actually have been pretty doggone good against the run this season.
Micah Parsons makes a hell of an impact, don't he?
Good point.
Keanu Neal's also rusty. You can tell.
Yeah.
And I bet you right now they didn't make the trip, but Trevon Diggs, Anthony Brown, Jaron Kearse, Micah Parsons, these guys are pissed right now. At the way this defense is looking. I think it's going to motivate our top dogs on defense even more. And Tristan Star Daddy says Tristan Hill hasn't made a damn play ever. You can grab a bouncer out of a bar and get the same level of play. He's coming off a torn ACL, man. Right? Wasn't that his injury?
Yeah.
So,
I like Tristan. I like his energy.
Yeah.
I like his energy. And his plays don't don't pop out at you,
Right.
but he clogs up that middle.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't make a lot of plays, but he allows other people to make a lot of plays with what he does in the middle. So I like what he's doing.
Yeah. So Dak in this offense, it's an enigma to me lately. Like Dak's looked really good tonight. Record holder for oh my God. I thought I had him cut. I quit. But all the record for touchdown passes Cowboy history. You know, great night. Shout out to Dak. Probably gonna be 12-5, which is what I predicted. I think you predicted the same thing.
Yeah, we both did.
Where's this offense stand going into the playoffs after a game like this? Does it help? Zeke's looking really well.
Yeah.
And I tell you, Zeke, they're blocking for him.
Mm-hmm.
The backup linemen are blocking.
Yeah.
Terrence Steele is blocking. Is moving that pile. And I think, look how deadly Dak is off of play action. As long as you've known me, I've been saying that.
Yeah.
Dak is deadly, his best off play action. And when the play action is a threat today, I know it's backups, like you said, but he's a threat.
It's what the offense should look like. This is what the offense should look like. And you've been saying it with the play action when you're able to run. And it don't have to be successfully running, but the threat of the run itself allows you to do play action, allows you to allow your receivers to get open. I actually I guess yesterday, I put a couple plays on Twitter where you see by the time Dak gets into the end of his drop, the receivers are 1 to 2 yards past the line of scrimmage. They haven't gotten anywhere. And he has pressure in his face already. But that's because we had a running game or the threat of a running game. But when you had a threat of a running game, it causes those defensive linemen to pause just a second before taking off at you.
And
that's giving the receivers time to get out there and get open now.
And get the safeties jump up.
Yeah. And another thing is you're going to your best receiver. Use your best receiver. You got a best receiver. Use them.
Use that $100 million man. Use CD in space. I mean, it's been good. Kellen Moore's called a good game. He hasn't done anything out of bounds like crazy gadget plays. He's really kept it within how this offense is supposed to look. Mm-hmm. And okay, people might say to us in the chat, well, Z and G, that makes us predictable. Well, no, it doesn't, because if you stack the box against us and try to stop that run, we're going to throw the ball over you. If you try to stop the pass, we're going to run the ball down your throat. Like, you can't stop this team, both of them, as the second half's getting underway. If you want to stay with me, you can. But I'm just letting you know so you don't cuss on here. You know
I got to go watch.
Yep.
But that's how we started the season off, though. That's why we were 6-1, because you can't stop both. So if you're going to do this, we're going to do that.
Yeah,
that's what made everything work. We had a great running game in the beginning of the season. Mm-hmm. So you ask, do I like what we're saying? Like what we're doing? Yes. Going into the playoffs. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see us be able to get back to what got us where we started out at 6-1. And that's what we did. So I'm okay with that.
Let them know where you can find you. Any more last parting shots before you get out of here? Guys, talking with KPG, please subscribe. I'm not joking. For the 15 people in here, we were at 50 at one point in the chat. Please, when you come back for the start of the second half, go subscribe. They're good guys. They talk great sports. Not just football, sports in general. They're not just limiting themselves. Great channel.
Appreciate y'all. And make sure y'all subscribe to my dog show, A to the Z Media. He's doing a great job. Hey, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. Subscribe. Y'all like sports. We all like sports, man. This man knows his Michigan football. He knows his college football. He knows his Dallas Cowboys football. You want stats? This man has it all. All right. And then he's going to have a great background, and he have great content, man. And the show will be fun. And then he don't mind
Zeke for 8. Zeke for 8, G. Zeke for 8. Zeke fired off.
Oh,
sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm just letting you know. Yeah.
Lord,
8-yard run. 8-yard run, baby. 10 carries for 62 yards.
Hey, you know what they try to do.
You try to get him ready.
Nah, they try to get him to 1,000. They know Zeke won 1,000.
Yeah, but at the same time, they got to get him. Zeke ain't the same unless he's getting hit. He's normally a 320 carry back a year. He's at 230 right now.
Yeah, you right about that.
People say
he wants
dipped.
the contact.
Another run from Zeke, and he gets stuffed. But he's getting hit. It's not his fault, man.
Yeah. I'll take that because, like you said, it's the threat of the run. That I'm okay with that. I'm okay.
But he's running well, 6 yards a carry. The line's firing off. The one time they don't, he loses a yard.
Yeah.
You know this. You played football. A running back is only, or quarterback, any of them, only as good as your offensive line. Your offense and defensive line wins you football games.
You're right. You're right. You're giving me too much credit, man. I played in 8th grade. You know.
Dak on 3rd down, and he's going to get out of a sack. Get it to Zeke. Fights it. 30-17. You're not going to lose the game. Philly's trash
Jack,
anyway.
I'm out, baby.
Take care,
Appreciate
man.
you,
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Always, man. Always. Keep doing your great thing, man. You're doing great things,
man.
bro.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Boo Cowboys. We got a hater in the chat to start the 3rd quarter. Can't exactly tell who that is in your thumbnail if you want to comment, but appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for joining. Thank you, KPG. Coach G Wright, talking with KPG. Please subscribe as we're going to punt here on 4th and 1. Anger gets it off. Barely. Still a nice punt. To 40-yard line. Ooh, what a tackle. What a tackle. 35-yard line of Godwin. Looks like he was pushed. Maybe a block in the back. We'll see. Eagles fan. Put football crazy edits. Eagles. You know, I know we're a rivalry, but I think I have something we can agree on. Thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate you. I think we can agree on something. We're finally not the NFC least anymore, right? 2 playoff teams, 2 over 500 teams, 2 young. I mean, Dallas isn't as young as you guys, but you guys are a young upcoming team. I'm going to be honest. You guys are a young upcoming good football team. Leading the league in rushing since week 8. You know, got two good options at quarterback. You got good running backs. I mean, you know, you guys are a good football team, and I promise you it's going to be us two are the future of the NFC East. And it's not the NFC least anymore. So we can be happy about that. Right, Football Crazy Edits? Thank you for joining. Subscribe. Appreciate you and Dallas Mavs and all the new guys and gals tonight. Renee Black, you know, Derek Fistrolia, 2018 Truth, Mr. Miller, Robert Austin, Nelly. Hopefully come back. Nelly and RT Sports Center. Robert's the residential Cowboys troll. And really appreciate everybody, you know. Thank you. And I am a Dallas. Dude, I'm wearing a Trevon Diggs jersey. You think I'm an Eagle fan? But you can still sub. Like, look, I'm trying to get an Eagles fan to come on the show for a roundtable discussion about the NFC East. You can boo the Cowboys. You're respectful. You can troll us in the chat. Robert does it. Everybody does it. We're most hated for a reason, man. Really, but I respect all teams. I want to get. I have an Eagle. If you come on, I have an Eagles fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. My brother network, Bronx Sports Jedi, is a Giants fan. We would just need a Washington football team fan. I want to get an unbiased temperature of the NFC East. I want the NFC East roundtable. Look for that, guys. It's going to come out here soon. We're going to start it once we get enough fans. So thank you. Really appreciate it, Football Crazy Edits, for jumping into our stream here. As we'll be right back. It's in the commercial break, so we'll be right back after this. And welcome back. And brother's a Cowboys fan. Well, your brother's good people. Tell your brother, share this stream. since you subscribed, like the stream, share it with your friends, share it with your brother. Get some more Cowboys and just football fans in general in here so we can grow this channel. I'm a brand new channel. Once a week, I do football discussions, weekly roundtables. I maybe do twice a week here. I cover Michigan football, the Wolverines, and I cover the Dallas Cowboys, and I will cover more teams the more fans I get in here. So I know football. I watched the whole league, and thank you, Renee. As we're back to the action here. 1st and 10, third quarter, 30-17 still. Gardner Minshew in the shotgun. Snap. Hands it off to Gainwell. Up the middle for about 2 yards. Finally, we can stop that man. Gainwell's had a hell of a game. Dan Quinn looks pissed. Third Cowboys defensive coordinator in the last 3 years. Him, Rod Marinelli, and Mike Nolan. But we found a good one in Dan Quinn. And he doesn't want to interview for other head coaching jobs. And, I wouldn't be here, guys, if it wasn't for you watching. So I do it for you guys. Make sure we subscribe. Make sure we share and reach other people. And we get this subscribership and viewership up. As Minshew hands it off again. And they keep moving the pile for about 6. It's going to be 3rd and 2 at about the 33-yard line. I think my hiccups are finally gone. Don't want to jinx myself. And again, Renee, everybody involved. I have a brother channel, Nelly. Really appreciate you, Nelly. Thank you for coming back. I didn't want to see you leave like that. I warned Robert Austin if he keeps trolling like that, he's gonna be blocked. But streets are buzzing. I can't say let's go Giants. I'll put your comment up, but I can't repeat it, man. I can't. Hope you're doing well. How'd the Knicks do? Put that in the chat. I'm a huge Knicks fan. How'd the Knicks do tonight? I'm watching this, doing this watch along. 3rd and 2. Did they get there? Looks like they did on a quarterback sneak. Gardner Minshew's tiny behind. Got in there. Got a first down. Eagles are moving the football on us, on our backups. Still some starters out there, but a lot of backups. As Coach G. Wright mentioned at the halftime show. We're just not looking that good on defense just yet, but another 3rd down convention, Star Daddy. Oh, yes. Yes, another 3rd down conversion. Remember, guys, about twice a week, look for me on Wednesdays for these roundtable podcasts. I'm either going before or after talking with KPG. I'm not, Wednesdays are his thing. You can catch him at 8 o'clock normally on Wednesdays. Look for me about 7 o'clock or 9:30 Wednesday nights, and we have a discussion. Wow, only 75 points. Wow. Well, the Knicks sucked all year, so it is what it is. If you guys like Knicks basketball, remember Bronx Sports Jedi Network. Please go like and subscribe. Streets are buzzing. Give them a like and a subscribe. A lot of Knicks content creators out there. 1st and 10. Oh, almost caught from the back end by Basham, but DeMonte Kazee comes up and gets Huntley after a 4-yard gain. 30-17. 3rd quarter here. 9 minutes, 50 seconds to go. RB Nightmare, thank you for the subscription. Really appreciate you. As I just got the notification. And if you guys subscribe and you have them on private, and comment in the chat, tell me you subbed up, and I'll shout you out. Hey, dude, what's your honest opinion about Mike McCarthy and the Dallas Cowboys head coach? Next commercial break, I will touch on that, Renee. 2nd and 6, we got 2 yards out of Huntley, or the Eagles got 2 yards out of Huntley. Stopped by Odigizua, another rookie standout. And it's going to be 3rd and 3. Third and 3. 9 minutes to go in the third. 30-17 Dallas. We lead the NFL in 3rd down conversions allowed at 32%. Tonight we're 7-10. That's horrible. But we got some backups in. I think we'll be all right. We got a lot of secondary backups in. Gardner in shotgun. Gardner getting pressured by Tristan Hill. Tries to make him move. Going D. Tries to throw it away. 4th down. Are they going to try a long field goal or are they going to go for it? That was really nice pressure by Tristan Hill. I forget who it was in the chat that said something about Tristan Hill. Well, he finally made a play. He must have heard you. Looks like they're going for it. Type stop in the chat. Type stop in the chat. Let's try to get some good luck. We need a stop. Type stop in that chat. Is that Tristan Hill with a pressure? Yes, Star Daddy 09. It was Tristan Hill with a quarterback pressure. RB Nightmare, thank you. Really appreciate it. Really thank you. And 4th and 3, Gardner Minshew over the middle. Jalen Reagor just got, first down and more to the 35-yard line. Damn. Not Jalen Reagor. Who was that caught that ball? Who was that? So a nice drag route. Made a couple of guys miss. It was Watkins. But it was good defense by the Cowboys. They just got tackled. That's fundamental things that are just bad about this team. And we got to clean it up if we want to do anything in the playoffs. Really appreciate you, RB. Make sure you share that stream to your friends. Let's try to get this channel growing. Gardner Minshew hands it off. Hands it off to Huntley. Trying to get the edge. Not there. Maybe half a yard. Stopped by Gifford. Gifford's really flying to the ball tonight. He's a special teamer. Playing due to injuries and COVID tonight, but he's played really well. Yeah, this drive's making me sick too, but Gifford, the guys like the special teamers are just doing really well tonight. As we are waiting to see what's going to happen here on this 2nd and 9 play. 2nd and 9, Minshew out to the right, throws it to Reagor. It's caught for 8 yards, 3rd down. Give me about 3rd down and 2. And as you see, it was a nice route. He had just enough. He got Jordan Lewis to bait just enough inside, and then ended up getting an easy catch, pitch and catch to the outside. Third and 2. Got to stop him here. Gardner Minshew under pressure, gets rid of it quick, and first down. First down, Eagles. Going to gain 3 yards and first down. And they're moving the ball against us, guys. I don't know what to say. I mean, we have some starters out there. We have some backups out there. Kind of a mismatch, missing Trevon Diggs and Micah Parsons, 2 guys that could easily win Defensive Player of the Year. 2 of our best defenders. And DeMarcus Lawrence hasn't played every snap. We've had Tristan Hill out there a lot, which we wouldn't normally. Have a lot of different guys in and out. And, we need to clean it up. 1st and 10, Gardner pressure to the end zone, dropped. Oh, they had a touchdown. And it's a flag. Is it going to be pass interference? Let's see what the call is. It's a penalty on the field. As the refs are conferring. Let's see what happens. The penalties declined. Don't know what the penalty was. I can't hear it because watch along's got to be silent. Can't get copyright issues in the NFL. Second and 10, doesn't matter. The penalty was declined. Remember, like and subscribe. Share the stream on your favorite social media platforms. Gardner Minshew in shotgun gets the snap. All day to throw. Throws it to the check down, and it's a bad throw. Incomplete. And it looks like a flag. Gardner Minshew looks pretty pissed off. So we'll see kind of what happens here. Hopefully we get an accurate penalty call by the rep this time. Looks like it's going to be on Arthega-Whiteside. Another offensive pass interference. Penalties declined again. Star Daddy says we might need a 40 burger to win this game. Look, I'm trying to put up 40 burgers every game. This offense is talented enough. We should be able to do it every damn game just off of talent alone. Thank you guys that are watching. Please like and subscribe. 3rd and 10. Gardner Minshew, flanked by Gainwell to his left in the shotgun. Trips to the left. Jackson, the tight ends, to the right. Waiting on the snap. Looks like it's going to be a blitz. Nope. Rushing with 4. 3rd and 10. Quick pass. Incomplete. Looks like we're going to force a field goal. Bend but don't break, Cowboys. Going against a really good, probably the best backup quarterback in all of football. Gardner Minshew should be a starter in this league. Looks like they're going to go for a field goal. They're trotting Jake Elliott out there. Gardner Minshew kind of drifting back, just kind of trying to throw that quick slant. Threw it behind Rager because he had Basham right there that could have tapped it down, and they had the defense double coverage on the inside of that slant. Don't know why he threw that ball. Comes Jake Elliott for the kick, and good snap, good hold, and it is good. So 30-20, Cowboys are winning in the 3rd quarter. 11 in the building. We'll be right back up this commercial break really quick. We'll just take a break here. We are back, and 30-20. I mean, this game hasn't gone exactly the way you want it to go if you're a Cowboys fan, because it's still a close game. But you got to take the positives. Dak looks like he's on the right track. No Michael Gallup. Rest up and prayers up. Hopefully he recovers from his injury. Michael Gallup and it was 2 offensive pass interferences Renee on the Eagles. Both were declined. Because it didn't change the outcome, and they still stopped them. So, and Robert, you wanted to get on Nelly earlier about not speaking English, and it's supposed to be who will beat the Packers, nobody, not how. But if you're gonna troll, make sure you're accurate in your own right. But you gotta be happy on the way Dak's played. The Eagles are still a playoff team, 9-7. It doesn't matter who it is, any given Sunday, but they can't say we didn't beat a team over 500. Get a good confidence in this offense going into the playoffs. And at the same time, our defense is injury riddled this game. As far as COVID and I think people just sitting out, load management maybe for the playoffs. But once Micah Parsons, Trevon Diggs, Anthony Brown, Jaron Kearse, that's 4 of the best defenders of this season for the Cowboys. When you're losing your top 4 defenders that have made the most impact, that's huge. And you're not always going to make up for that. You know, you got Gardner Minshew, an air raid quarterback with a couple of good receivers. Gainwell's running the ball well. They got a good offensive line. They're going to move the football. And, you know, as long as we continue to score the ball, we'll be all right. And, you know, Kelvin Joseph, a rookie. Nashawn Wright, a rookie. Those guys are getting valuable reps. They're getting better. I mean, I'm not too mad at this game. As we're coming out of the commercial break, ready for the kick, as the Eagles are ready to kick it away. 6 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Dallas at the Eagles, winning 30-20. Jake Elliott with the kick. It's in the air. Clement to receive it. He's going to bring it out. Looking for a hole to run, and nowhere. Stopped at the 16-yard line. Good special teams coverage from the Eagles. Dak Prescott still in this game. Not sure why. I'd probably put Cooper Rush in at this point. A dead man could be twice as productive as Anthony Brown. As there's an injury on the field, is a Cowboy down. Number 39. Looks like a practice squad guy that just got called up. Anthony Brown was horrible. Pretty much all year and up to the Raiders game. Ever since the Raiders debacle, where he had 4 pass interference calls that were crucial, he's played extremely well. Against the Cardinals, Anthony Brown, in my opinion, was one of the players that graded out the best out of the whole defense. Anthony Brown had a really good game. RT Sports Center is back in the building. Thank you. Thank you for coming back and supporting. Make sure, I know you're like and subscribe the channel already. Make sure to tell your friends. Make sure to share this stream. Everybody, let's blow it up. RT was here when I had 50 subscribers, and now I'm at 150. Really appreciate you, RT. You were my good luck charm, and now everybody else has followed suit, and I really appreciate you. We're about to go to 2-1. 2-1 is a record in our watch along history. In 3 watch alongs, we are 2-1. I'm not sure what Robert Austin's upset about. 155 subscribers we're at right now. Just checked. Thank you. Just trying to get back to the game here. Still in commercial break. Take a quick break. We'll be back with the action as soon as it comes to us. So just an update. We're at a commercial break. The injury was to Tyler Coyle out of Purdue. Undrafted free agent. He was a rookie this year. Looks like he just kind of landed awkward, but he's back up on his own power. He walked off the field. So shout out to Mr. Coyle. Hope you recover quick from your injury. I agree, Star Daddy, we need consistency. Renee Micah Parsons too, but I know he's down with COVID. I think it's just a secondary exposure. I don't think he actually tested positive. I think he's just out for this week, but I could be wrong, but he'll be back for the playoffs. Dak, giving it to Zeke, up the middle for about 5 yards. Zeke trying to control the rest of this game, and this is what I'm talking about. When our defense don't look that good, we got to run the ball and keep them off the field, keep them fresh. Keep Philly's offense away from the football field. Give that ball to Zeke Elliott. 2nd and 6. It was a gain of 4. Zeke is looking good tonight against the Philly defense, who has much improved since week 8. Top 10 in the league since week 8. And first in the league in rushing yards a game since week 8 for the Eagles. So they're a good football team and playoffs for a reason. Dak hands it off to Zeke again. Looking to make a guy miss. Gets about 4 more yards, maybe 5. Actually, 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Staying in front of the chains. 3rd and manageable. And rush yards per game is at a career low this year, but that's also because they don't give him the football. You got to give him the football more. You got to ride that workhorse. He's to the left, 3rd and 1 in the shotgun. Dak has a snap, gives it right to Zeke. 1st down and more for about 5 yards to the 30-yard line. 1st down, Cowboys.
And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
You're damn right, Jerry. We all do as far as this game. We want the glory days back. We want them 90 Cowboys back. We want Super Bowl titles in Dallas again. And we will be back to the promised land soon enough. You wait, Cowboy haters. We'll get there. So 1st and 10. Blake Jarwin's in motion. Good to see him back out there. Dak, play action to Zeke. Looking deep, not there. Look for the check down to Zeke. Horribly overthrown. 2nd and down. Or 2nd and 10. 2nd and down. Wow. It's a long night. Had the hiccups for a while. I'm tired. As they're showing the comparison. 990 rush yards for Zeke. He needs 10 more to get to 1,000. Let's type 1,000 in the chat. Let's get Zeke that good luck. We got to give him another 1,000-yard season. Do you think Derrick Henry has potential to be the best running back? As far as the best power back, not the best running back of all time. Barry Sanders is the best running back of all time. But Derrick Henry could be one of the best power backs ever. But he can't block. He can't, he can't. Zeke goes for 5 more. He can't really block too good in the blitzing. He's gotten better, but he's not, as quick side to side as the Zeke is blocking in pass protection. It'll be 3rd and 7 coming up here. Corey Clement comes in for Zeke. He's also not as good out of the backfield unless it's a screen that's wide open. So we'll see. We'll see. He's a great running back, though. Dak down the middle. Cedric Wilson, big gain to the 30-yard line of Philly, 31-yard line. So let's see. Barry Sanders definitely. Walter Payton, you can't go wrong. But Barry Sanders did it with no offensive line, and on the Detroit Lions, he was really good. Offsides on defense, it was a free play. So it's going to be 1st down Cowboys. Big play by Cedric Wilson.
And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
Really appreciate the chat interaction tonight. Although it's our least amount of viewers since we started, I think it's our most amount of new people in the chat and most amount of interaction. So really appreciate you guys. Make sure you share this stream and subscribe. Tap the bell, hit the like button, and make sure you're here all the time to chop it up with us. And remember, RT Sports Center, Robert, everybody involved, Nelly, everybody. I have weekly podcasts as Corey Clement gets a run for about 4 yards. I have weekly podcasts we try to do every Wednesday, either before or after talking with KPG. My name is Zach. I go by Z. I'm the owner and host of A to Z Media Network. And I have every Wednesday I'm going to have roundtable discussions about this team, about looking forward, about the game, about the playoffs. And then after the playoffs is over, I'm going to talk about the draft and all that stuff. So, Shanda Alston, appreciate you. Here goes Zeke for another carry for 5 yards. He needs 5 more yards for 1,000, guys. Put more thousands in the chat. Put 1K in the chat for Zeke Elliott. We need Zeke to get that 1,000-yard mark. We got a whole nother quarter. It's going to happen. We need your good luck charm in there, chat. Zeke's one of my favorite players on this team. About to be 1,000 yards, baby. Minute 56 left to go in the third quarter. It is 30-20 Dallas. We are marching inside the 25-yard line of Philadelphia. Connor McGovern in as the fullback. It's probably going to be another run play to Zeke. Hands it off to Zeke. Can he get there? 1st down and more, and that could be it. That could be 1,000. That could be 1,000 for my man Zeke. For right now, it's a 1st down.
And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
And yep, 1,001 yards on the season right now. Zeke Elliott, 4.2 yards a carry, 10 touchdowns, 236 yards. Great job by Zeke Elliott. Casey, salute to you. $1,000 yards. Oh, Zeke. Yep, 2 more yards to add to that. 2nd down. Going to be 2nd and 8. Almost was a loss. He almost went back under 1,000 yards. As they take Zeke out for the game, more than likely, he has 1,000 yards. Gets a nice embrace from Mike McCarthy. 2nd and 9. So far tonight, 18 carries, 87 yards, 4.8 yards a carry. See, when you block for Zeke and you give him the ball, it is what it like. He's still Zeke. Dak, 2nd and 9, looking, pressured, gets it out to Corey Clement for another 3 yards. And I think that's going to be the last play of the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's right. 1,000. Who's cocky, Renee? I've never agreed with the statement more in my life, RT. 1,000. 1,000 yards for Zeke Elliott. 3rd and 7. Dak gets the snap. Good protection. Gets it out to Corey Clement. Can he get there? 1st down. Oh, a terrible spot. Were you kidding me? That's a 1st down. Oh, yeah, Tom Brady is cocky. Very cocky. Although I'm a Michigan fan, I can't stand him. And that was his alma mater, so. And here we are at the end of the third quarter. Dallas is leading 30-20 in field goal range. Start the fourth quarter, and we will be back as soon as the fourth quarter starts. DeMarcus, we got an NBA legend in the chat. DeMarcus Cousins III, can I be a mod? Well, you just came here, so let's see how you act in a few chats, and then, yeah, I have no problems with that. You just got to make sure you're good. And Robert Austin's talking about hockey, just to be even more of a Cowboys troll, because he hates the Cowboys. He really does. Robert Austin is our resident Cowboy troll, but we appreciate it. DeMarcus, as long, and the other 13 in this building right now watching, thank you for helping a young, brand new channel grow. If you don't mind liking, subscribing, tapping the notification bell so you don't miss a thing from A to Z Media Network. And make sure you share this on your favorite social media platforms. Share this stream so we can get more watchers, so we can get more people in here, so I can reach more football fans and more Cowboys and Michigan Wolverines fans. That spot did suck. Star Daddy 09, that spot was, he was obviously, the ball was obviously across the yard line to gain. You're up 30-20. Maybe you don't challenge it. Maybe you just go for it. We'll see. They've been moving the ball really good against this Eagles team, so we'll see what happens. End of the third, start the fourth. We'll see. RT wants an autograph to Marcus. Appreciate you for coming. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather. Feeling a little sick tonight. We'll get through it, though. Cowboys are winning. That's what matters. I'm here. And keep saying Monday Night Football. It's Saturday night. At least change the graphic for Saturday. That's annoying. Dallas was shut out in the third quarter. Can they get a score here? Dak with Corey Clement flanked to his right in the shotgun. First down, Cowboys. Given to Corey Clement. Gained about 4 yards. First down, Dallas.
And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
And Jerry Jones is happy. No, it is not COVID. I am vaccinated and I was tested, so I do not have coronavirus. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike McCarthy. I'm so sorry, Renee. Thank you for reminding me. It's first and goal. Mike McCarthy, I like him. Oh, there's an injury on the field. Hopefully they're okay for the Eagles. I like Mike McCarthy. I think he gets a lot of flack. A lot of unwarranted criticism because he doesn't call the plays on offense. Kellen Moore does. And where's our biggest issue? It's calling plays, and the play calling sucks, and our offense is inconsistent. So I think it's on Kellen Moore and the offense to get in the right track, get in sync, and play better football for all 60 minutes, not just for a quarter or not just against a bad team, for the whole time. And I think we'll be all right here. And that's fine. I'm not the biggest fan of him. I just think some of his criticism is a little unwarranted. People act like he's the worst coach of all time, and he's definitely not. But we'll see. I don't think he's going to be the reason we win a Super Bowl, Mike McCarthy, but I don't think he's going to be the reason that we don't get there. He's won a Super Bowl before. And people say, well, that's because of Aaron Rodgers. Well, Aaron Rodgers hasn't won a Super Bowl without Mike McCarthy either. So they both have one Super Bowl championship, and it was together. So we'll see. We'll see how this ends. But I think Mike's a pretty good head coach. I don't think he's the best. I don't think he's the worst. Definitely not my favorite. You guys might kill me, but Chris Richard, the defensive coordinator, the co-defensive coordinator with Rod Marinelli, back when Jason when Jason Garrett was the head coach. When Jason Garrett got fired, I wanted Chris Richard to take over this team and be the head coach. I felt like he was a no-nonsense guy, young guy, fiery guy. He reminded me of Jimmy Johnson to the point where he didn't take shit from anybody. And he didn't matter who you were on the defense side of the ball. If you weren't doing right, he was in your face. And in 2018, when Jalen Smith and Leighton Vander Esch had their best years of their career, Chris Richard was their coach for that. So he got the best out of that defense. And imagine what Chris Richard would do with this defense and how much better they are than that year. But it is what it is, and still a commercial break. RT, some people have no class. Some people. That's why I appreciate Robert. You know, most of the time he's class. He has class in his trolling. But people like that's pathetic. Dak's a hell of a human being, and you can't say bad stuff about the man off the field. First and goal. Dallas in the 8-yard line. 13 plays, 76-yard drive, 6 minutes, 15 seconds off the clock so far. Just starting the fourth quarter. Dak in shotgun. Gets the snap. Looking. Corey Clement, wide open. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
Give me the throne, put the bands on the stage. Shines on with the top down, when I'm riding around in the range. Holding on to all the keys. Baby wanted to get faded with me when she ate it on me. With money, I'm when she ate it on okay.
And Greg Zuerlein's extra point is good. 37-20. The Eagles are losing to the Cowboys. The Cowboys got a 17-point lead. Right now is when you take Dak Prescott out of this football game. Why do I say that? Because he's already got the record. 5 touchdowns tonight, career high in touchdown passes. Just broke Tony Romo's record from 2007 for most pass touchdowns in a season in Cowboys history. Dak Prescott, congratulations, well deserved. And great job. And most pass touchdowns in a season, and he missed a game. So, wow, what a job by Dak. And even though it was up and down, congratulations to him. That record's going to stand for a long time because he's going to play for a long time. So, unless he breaks it, he's going to be the record holder. What a job. And I think it's Cooper Rush time the rest of the way. Troy Aikman's mad confused over here.
Dak Prescott, he starts to come and then he pulls out, and his eyes are just locked. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come and then he pulls out. He starts to come.
Troy Aikman's confused and mad that he's not the record holder. As Greg Zuerlein getting ready to kick it off. Kick is away. And Corey Clement. Or no, it's Corey Clement. The Eagles return it to the 30-yard line. As I'm getting texts from Eagles fans now. As we're waiting for the action to come back. Dak with 5 touchdowns, passing Tony Romo's record. Zeke with 1,000 yards on a lot less carries than he normally would have. And now, first, Robert, it was the Packers. Then now it's the Bucks. As Gardner Minshew overthrows a receiver. You're just gonna say everybody. No, I'm surprised you haven't said the Cardinals yet because we play the Cardinals probably next week. So Dak's numbers for the night: 21 and 27, 295 yards, 5 touchdowns, career high in touchdowns. And really, 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 really good job by Dak tonight against backups. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Broke the record. Got to get better. 37-20. Dallas is beating Philly. Here's a run to Gainwell for about 5, 6, 7, 8 yards. 8 yards. And stream just took a shit, so I'm trying to get it back up. I apologize. We do own the NFC East. That is right. Jerry Jones last hurrah. Come on, Robert. 3rd and 3. We got about 13 minutes, 50 seconds left. Gardner Minshew in the shotgun. Pressure coming. Can he get out of it? No, he can't. Sacked by Terrell Basham. Terrell Basham and Deorance Armstrong with the sack on 3rd down.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
And, for our backup pass rushers, they've looked really good tonight. And Eagles did get fat on a lot of bad teams. People want to talk about the Cowboys doing it. Man, the Eagles haven't beat anybody at all. As Spios is ready to punt it away. Gets the punt off. It's not a good one again. Another shitty punt. Dallas' own 48.5-yard line. So it's going to be great field position. Is Dak coming back in this game? It better be Cooper Rush. Mike Oxmall, really appreciate you. Salute. How you doing? Go Cowboys if you're a Cowboys fan. Thank you for tuning in. I hope your Saturday night's going excellent. If you're a Cowboys fan, I think it is. We're up 37-20. Can't complain. Going to go into our 12th win of the year. NFC East champs, playoffs. Going to host a playoff game. A lot better than last season. So I hope you're doing well. Hope you're being safe out there. And go Cowboys. Like and subscribe. And that's breaking the action. We will be back. As we come back, and again, Zeke hit 1,000. So everybody, shout out, congratulations to Zeke Elliott. And Cardinals and Rams, Star Daddy 09 is asking. I think it's going to be the Cardinals that we're going to play in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure we're deadlocked into them, but I'd rather face the Rams because I like Matthew Stafford, but as my brother network, Bronx Sports Jedi Network, Kev always says, he's not proven in the playoffs. So neither is Kyler Murray, but Matt Stafford is 8. And you want to talk about people that are bad against sub 500 or over 500 in playoff teams? Matt Stafford has a career 8 wins, 67 losses against teams over 500. That's pathetic. And they have a lot of talent. And they haven't done really a damn thing compared to their talent supposed to be. Oh, got one of my coworkers here, Chaz. What's up, Chaz? Eagles
What's
fan.
up,
First Eagles fan on the channel. How do you like this game so far?
It actually started off good. It was starting off as a shootout. You know what I mean? It actually looked, half decent.
Yep.
But that's what happens when you got, your practice squad and backups playing and Dallas does what they're supposed to do, running the ball and look insufficient like they should have done all year. But like I said, Zach made that 1,000 yards. It's a quiet 1,000 yards.
Yeah, and he normally gets around 300 to 320 carries a year, Chaz, and he only has about 230 this year. So imagine if he would actually get the ball the way he's supposed to.
Exactly,
what
that's what I'm saying.
And
like I said, what did I tell you all year at work? Whenever they play us, they do exactly what they're supposed to do. If they would have did that all season.
Yeah, it's and this is from an Eagles fan, Cowboys Nation, that's listening in the chat. it's not hard. You run Zeke, you run Pollard, even Corey Clement a little bit. He's impressed me. Corey Clement's really impressed me tonight. In a game without Tyron Smith, without Lyle Collins in the game at times, he hasn't played, as Corey Clement breaks off a huge run inside the 30, 20, 15 to the 13-yard line. Corey Clement's beating his old team up pretty good. Has some words for the Eagles fans in the stands. But you run the ball and then you play off a play action. That's when Dak's deadly. As Cooper Rush is in the game now. About time they took Dak out, especially with Tyron Smith not playing, Chaz.
Yeah, that was pushing it. I'm actually surprised that, to be honest, I forgot that the playoffs start next week and that we at least didn't play our starters for the first half. I kind of think that's really stupid, especially when Jalen Hurts proved that he can't play with, a 2-week bye or anything like that. He needs that, recovery game. I would definitely not have sat him out for an entire game.
Exactly, but at the same time, I don't know. Gardner Minshew looks pretty good.
Well,
who are you rolling with? You rolling with Hurts or Gardner?
He's a starter for your, for any other team, like your lower level teams in the NFL. But when people were bitching about, why did we pick him up? I was like, have you guys ever watched an NFL game? Have you ever watched him play? Like,
he's an air raid quarterback in college. He can throw the ball. He can sling it. And now that he's on a team with some, Jalen Reagor and DeMonte Smith have made him look good in this game. He's made some good throws. He's missed some, but he's looked pretty good against, albeit Dallas rookie and backups. No Trevon Diggs, no Jaron Kearse, no Anthony Brown. They're starting two rookies.
Dak's been putting the ball in the money. He looks real smooth today.
Yeah, and Gardner was too. But again, we had three rookies starting at corner. We had our best safety, Jaron Kearse, out. Cooper Rush to number 43, must be a practice squad player. Haven't seen him yet, but he gets his first touchdown. It's another touchdown for the Cowboys. You'll like this one, Chaz.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
And so, having said that, I want me some glory hole.
Jerry Jones wants him some glory hole. As it is Ito Smith. Cooper Rush is celebrating like he just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And it is 40. Hopefully, Greg the Leg. What do you do with Greg Zuerlein? Do you work out more kickers, even though the playoffs are next week? Do you roll with him? Because he missed another extra point tonight.
Did he just miss another one?
No, he missed one
I'm
earlier
delayed.
today.
I'm going off my fire stick, so I'm delayed from you.
No, my apologies, but
it don't matter.
He just he missed one earlier. He's missed.
Yeah, I know he missed one earlier.
We've lost 4 games, combined 14 points, and in those games he left 17 points on the table just by his missed kicks alone.
Why
is he still here?
You can find a kicker out of the teams that didn't make the playoffs. So honestly, would I look? Yeah.
Yeah.
Would I try? Yeah.
The worst part about it, dude, is remember Kai Forbath? He came in 2019, 11 for 11 to end the year, and then they didn't give him nothing. He would have been cheap. Didn't miss a kick. He had the best tryout he could. Didn't miss nothing. And then they go sign Greg Zuerlein because Fossil is in love with him from their Rams days.
My thing is right now the playoffs. Are won by 2 points, 3 points. That it's detrimental. It's won by. That extra point is. Extremely important in the playoffs. So would I try out somebody and see if we can? Yeah, I would if I was them.
Yeah, why not? You guys got a good kicker in Jake Elliott. You want to lend him to us for a postseason?
After we get smashed by the Rams?
I don't think you will. I think you guys have a chance.
No, let's put it this way. With the way the secondary is playing, do we have a chance? Yes. Only if Stafford doesn't play top Stafford ball. Now everyone says he chokes and this, that, and the third, but you're also talking about he played with the Lions his entire career. So yeah, he played one playoff game, but here's the thing. You light a fire under his ass, which he now has, going into his first serious playoff game where he can actually have a run to the Super Bowl. could be a whole nother level, and I'm really not looking forward to it because, like I told you before, when we went and drafted Wentz, he was a free agent. Like we could have picked him up and traded for him from the Lions, and I would have taken him any day.
Yep.
10 times on Sunday before we would have picked up Wentz, and I was so mad that we didn't when he was available.
Real quick,
I'm kind of scared of him, to be honest.
Real quick, just take care of some business. Finn, thank you for subscribing and shouting us out. Appreciate you. 9 people watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. My buddy Chaz here, Eagles fan, first Eagles fan to join the Cowboys stream, and it's probably it's a painful one for him, but thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe as the kickoff goes. And it is going to be a touchback. Don't even know why they do kickoffs anymore, for Christ's sake. 44-20, 10 minutes to go. And this is a laugher, so we're kind of slacking on the watch along because what the hell? Why do we got to talk about this game? It's over.
Pretty much.
But as far as the Eagles go, and like, look, let's just go from the top down in the NFC. Everybody's beatable. The Packers, although they look good, 36 players the Ravens had out from COVID or injuries at that game, right? And they barely beat them. They let them come back up 30-6 or 31-6, 130-130. The Cardinals got their ass kicked by the Lions, and then went and kicked our ass. Oh, Leighton Vander Esch with the interception. Sorry. But Leighton Vander Esch with the pick, and yeah, this game's a laugher. This game's over. But the Rams, it was Vander Esch. Minshew threw it.
The flashing here, it's coming up on my TV now. Let's see.
Leighton Vander Esch, yeah, it was a tip ball. It wasn't nothing serious.
Catch that goddamn ball.
Yeah, it's not, dude.
Of all people throwing the ball, that dude throws it with the most touch. Like he's got a Foles type ball where everybody can catch it.
It's not like he zipped it through there like Dak would when Dak overthrows somebody. Yeah, or when Dak overthrows somebody, it's really hard or it's way behind him. Mm-hmm. But man, they're letting everybody get carries now. But the Rams, all that talent they assembled, they're not gangbusters. They're not like no one's leaps and bounds ahead. Even the Cowboys, I think everybody, it's wide open. And you got the Eagles the Eagles have led the league in rushing yards per game. I think it's 230 yards a game they've rushed for since week 8. They've played a lot better defense. Darius Slay has looked better. You have the 49ers, who were just in the Super Bowl. Garoppolo's coming back healthy. He's not going to lose you a game. Both the wild card teams, like those two, have a chance to upset the Rams or the Bucks, whoever it may be. You guys have a chance.
I would have liked to play the Bucks first. That would have been a nice fucking comeback game for us to play. I think we could have beat them.
Yeah, I mean, Washington beat them pretty handily. The Jets should have beat them. What are they doing? Zach Wilson quarterback sneak with 4th and 3. He's like 5'11" with heels on. Got to be the stupidest play call I've seen out of the Jets all year. And that's
like a Eagles situational play call.
It's just
the worst situational play calling in the history of the NFL.
Yeah, what Nick Sirianni coaching off of vibes? Isn't that what he said early in the year? He's going to coach off of vibes.
I played, Arena 1, college ball, the whole 9, all that shit, but it's just, I played 5 different offensive schemes in 5 different seasons because I had a different head coach in the different levels that I moved up 5 years from Tech. I wish I could just call 1 quarter of plays because their situational play calling is absolutely despicable.
Yeah, and
appreciate Andy Reid days, but Andy Reid has evolved since the time that he was an Eagles coach. Like he was a horrible situational play caller, but he has evolved with statistics and everything like that. Touchdown.
Yep, touchdown by Jaquan Hardy, the undrafted rookie getting his first touchdown. Shout out to Jaquan Hardy. Let's see if Greg the Leg makes it. We're getting some burner accounts.
That's where I give Andy Reid credit.
Get some burner accounts in the chat.
With his stuff, huh?
Getting some burner accounts in the chat. DeMarcus Cousins is in here to say hi. DeMarcus Cousins. I guess he's not doing anything. He just got released by the Bucs. A 50 burger, baby. 50, and Greg Zerline actually made the extra point. 51-20.
My
So
stomach
Chaz
just
can read this. 51-20. Still 9.
It was
Rocking with us.
such a good first half.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a 41-38 win, or whoever won, but
yeah, me too.
Because Dallas is missing so many key people in the right spots. When you have Micah Parsons out and Trevon Diggs and Anthony Brown has played better and J-Ron Curse. Yes, I am a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, my wife just went, oh, shit.
But, Chaz, I got to give you credit, man. Eagles fan coming on here, 31-point blowout, fourth quarter, and you're still here talking to a Cowboys channel.
I'm a football fan, brother. I'm a football fan. I appreciate good football, and I can't shit on people when they're doing what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, and it's not delusional. Like, it's an unbiased thing, and that's weird. That's probably weird for the internet to see a Cowboys fan and Eagles fan get along.
Well, like I told you, I mean, for some reason, every time they play us, they do exactly what they're supposed to do. And if they would have played like this pretty much the entire year, you wouldn't have had no issues at all.
Yeah,
but
and
for some reason, like I said, I didn't even know Dak was even close to 1,000 yards. Like I said, that's obviously like me not following the Cowboys, but it was a very quiet 1,000 yards.
Yeah, and it's because you watch, and I know he did well tonight, but even in the first game, most of his runs, dude, he's getting hit in the backfield or right at the line of scrimmage. It doesn't matter who you are as a running back. You're not going to have the same numbers you used to when you're getting hit in the backfield or in the line of scrimmage, and you're not getting the same touches you used to. Zeke's always dominant. He's durable. You
get him over 20, 24 carries a game, you're winning.
They're 29-0 when they run the ball more than they throw since Dak and Zeke's rookie year. They've run the ball more than they've thrown 4 times in the last 4 years. I mean, you don't got to always run the ball more than you throw.
It was the week after they played us. I think he rushed the ball twice in 3 quarters.
Yeah.
What do you expect from that? You got one of the best could be the best running back in the league if you treated him the way he is.
He is the best all-around back.
No, I'm saying like statistically, like over like considered like throughout the NFL, like what they would consider. He would be that guy, and you feed him twice in 3 quarters. Like you should honestly like go and tuck your head underneath the towel and go into the fucking locker room as a coach, knowing that you just didn't feed one of the best running backs in the NFL. You know what I mean?
That's Kellen Moore, man. He thinks he's still at Boise State. The way he calls plays, he thinks he's still the quarterback in an air raid team. We don't have a team set up to run the air raid. Leighton Vander Esch, why is he still out there, dude? He's one neck injury away from retirement. Why is he out? Dude, Leighton Vander Esch is so
really stupid.
He's a huge part of this defense, underrated. He's a low-key huge part of this defense. You can't have him out there. Everyone else is out.
Especially not going into the playoffs. Not when the playoffs are fucking next week.
How many neck injuries has he had? How many? Oh, now someone's hurt for you guys. Looks like Dillard, your first-round left tackle.
Great.
Jason Pierce. I can't. 77, right? That's Dillard?
Yeah. You know what's funny, though, is now I'm going to really see how much I hate Howie Roseman when it comes up to the draft. Now we got our first-rounders. If it's all good when you want to trade down and you want to go after numbers, you know what I mean, for your picks and everything like that. But when you have 3 first-rounders and everything like that, when you your quality players, you got to go after quality, not numbers. Your quality players are in your 2nd, 3rd round. You know what I mean? They're your workhorses. That's who you're going to gain stuff from. With these first-rounders, if you mess up this whole draft, that means you need to get rid of him because you can't screw that up.
Well, you also helped us get Micah Parsons. You're the guys that traded with us. We got an extra draft pick, went back in the draft, and got Micah stuff.
My eyes are itching really bad.
Well, you guys got the Heisman. You guys got the Heisman Trophy winner. As Renee said, Dak Prescott's leadership is really good. He tries to encourage the team and keep them on the best and up and up. I will agree with that. He does, but at the same time, dude, it's weird. Like $75 million he's making this year. He misses throws that I don't see Gardner Minshew miss. Like some of he looks great most of the time, but some throws he misses are just like, dude, wide open slant over the middle. You can't hit him on in stride. You got to throw it 5 yards behind him. You got 3 of the best.
you can't say it's inconsistency as in like not throwing the ball because you're throwing the ball more than you run. So you have enough behind you. It's different when you're throwing the ball 15 times a game, and then you're like, oh well, but when you're throwing it 40 times a game, you shouldn't be missing that throw.
And just because this is a watch along, Isaac salute. This is a laugher. It's a 50 burger, 51-20, 6:48 to go, 1st and 10. The Eagles just went for it on 4th down and converted. So we're just trying to. Thanks for helping me fill this. This would have been boring as hell talking the end of the game myself, play-by-plays. It gets annoying, but it is what it is. Nobody showed up today. I had 11,000 views my first watch along, 3,500 the second. And then this game didn't matter, so nobody showed up. I was debating on doing it, but it's an Eagles rivalry. You can't not do it if you're a fan.
Exactly. That's when you see a real football fan.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
The game is nothing, but you also want to see what you're working with, what you got. I mean, I get like for the first half, we look pretty stellar. Like when you're looking at all your practice players, it actually kind of shows a little bit of what you have getting ready to play with that next man up. Mentality through the NFL right now, considering with all the COVID and everything like that, you need to have these players ready, and it showed that they were ready to, but to start the game and play. But as you see, the inconsistency of not getting the reps and everything like that, it eventually starts to take tolls when they start making adjustments and everything like that through the game. You can see that that's where the inconsistency comes from your everyday player to your practice player.
Yeah, and honestly, learning out of this, as they show Gardner Minshew's father in the stands dressed like Uncle Rico. But I think you guys have the best backup in the league.
That's why I was like, how are people talking shit about him? Like, how?
Great for the Jets. Look how Trevor Lawrence is going to be great when they put a team around him. But look how good he's done with Jacksonville compared to what Gardner did for the 2 years he was there. I mean, Trevor Lawrence is struggling hard, which they don't have a good one, but Gardner Minshew is really, really, really good as far as, he did great with a terrible team. He's a gunslinger. He's never going to be someone's future quarterback of the future. He's too small, too injury prone, or as far as could be injury prone the way he escapes out of the pocket. Too mistake prone.
His style of play is not going to last long. He's your
bridge guy.
Your Griffin the third. You know what I mean?
He's your bridge guy to get you to the next quarterback.
Exactly. And
like a Ryan Fitzpatrick.
But you have to, and you're going to have to develop your system around him too.
Yeah, which even with the system that's not developed around him tonight, he's doing pretty good, considering. Traded here midseason, not a whole lot of chemistry with the first stringers. Having Devontae Smith, I forget, but the Heisman out there, he did well with him. I bet he hasn't been throwing a lot of balls to him all year.
No, he didn't throw. He said he maybe threw 3 passes to him before that first time. Like, so you're talking when he came in and you're playing with your starters, your legit players. I mean, he didn't throw an incomplete pass until the end of the second quarter.
Yep. Leighton Vander Esch still in there.
Got that? He can spin, man. He can throw the ball, and he throws a very pretty ball, and it's catchable for anybody. And if you like you said, and they ran the ball well that game.
And his attitude and character is like, as a former offensive lineman, not that I was anything special, but I was just a lineman. That's some guy you want to block for. He's not like a cocky, like selfish asshole about it. He seems to be like a good, quiet leader. Like he's got a confidence. He's humble. And Renee, this is my buddy at work. I work to get with him, Chaz. He's an Eagles fan, respectable Eagles fan, good guy. Been trying to get him on here forever. But he's too embarrassed, because he's an Eagles fan. He doesn't want to be seen with that hat. That's why it's backwards.
My eyes really itching today. They're really itching eye.
It's my channel, so I can do it without fucking faking it. And then you got this Robert Austin. It's funny, dude. Cowboy haters are on a Cowboy stream all night. All night about the Packers, dude. Every stream I come on, Packers this, Packers that. Dude, they got Packers podcasts. Why are you on a Cowboys one?
Yeah.
4th and 4. It's like Minshew Mania's going for it. Good protection. Nice throw. I mean, he gets the ball out quick. He doesn't,
That's why he was
this might
successful
not be
first game.
high leverage for a lot of people that are watching this. Justin, salute, 5120. Yep. Yes, sir. Love it. But Gardner Minshew is auditioning right now, not just for the Eagles, because, let's say Jalen Hurts maybe shits the bed in the playoffs and they might want to try with Minshew or another team. This is his career. Not that he's not going to get another job, but this is a chance to get another starting job. So he's going for it on fourth down, even though they're down 31 points. He's trying to put tape out there.
I honestly hope that no one picks him up, because I really like the way the way they play call for him. They give him too many designed runs. You need to have him in Minshew and as a backup, because he'll win you your 4 out of 7, 5 out of 7. Like, he might even win you your 6 out of 7. Like, depending, once you get into the flow of the game, and he's playing consistently, he can do that. But
yeah, and
I kind of hope he doesn't get picked up.
Look what Andy Dalton did with Justin Fields this year. They haven't won a whole lot of games, but he came in, and you need a good backup when you have a physical running quarterback.
How about
Lamar
Burrows,
Jackson? Lamar Jackson, Tyler Huntley has played extremely well for the Ravens, considering the circumstances with Lamar Jackson out.
Burrows too, man. He's showing his colors, man. I like Burrows.
I don't know if he's back tomorrow, Lamar. But yeah, well, what a game. What a game. Hopefully it's over here soon. These get annoying, man. 3-hour long streams.
The score does not portray what the first half was at all.
No, and that's what's so infuriating. And not just that it's the Eagles, but the Cowboys have the talent to do this to literally anybody in the league. Not just the Eagles. They have the talent to do this to Tampa Bay on offense. And they got defense with Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence playing like his old self. You got Osa Odigizua, and you got Randy Gregory. And those guys, when you're rushing the ball, when you're rushing the passer and putting pressure on a quarterback, just 4 guys. And you got a linebacker who's literally Randy Moss 40-yard dash time, Ray Lewis size. He can do literally anything on the field. Closest thing to Lawrence Taylor we've seen. He can do anything. You got Trayvon Diggs, who needs to stop biting on double moves, but he's a good corner. You have a good defense, a good running game that travels, and then you got Michael Gallup towards ACL, but even Cedric Wilson. You got 3 great receivers. It's just complete bullshit. And how they don't what do you think it is? As an unbiased, since obviously you're an Eagles fan, as an objective, what do you think it is with the Cowboys? Why they just, it seems they show up against bad teams and don't against good teams.
Afternoon.
Huh?
She's coming in the afternoon. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're good. What do you think? What do you think that is, Chaz? What do you think the reason is that we don't show up against good teams? And we do, but we do show up against good teams when we need a win. But when we start feeling ourselves, it seems like we can't do it against good teams. What do you think it is? Coaching? Is it Dak?
Honestly, you always, when you figure when a team plays, they always really play. They always say you take the mentality of your coach, and really, when it comes down to it, if you always play down to your competition, and that's usually what a lot of good teams do. They'll play down to their competition, and they usually play up to their competition, but they're doing the reverse. They'll wipe out the easy teams and the hard teams that they should still basically beat easily with no issues. They are struggling and everything like that, but that comes down to the play calling, because, like you said, they don't accomplish, they don't do what they're supposed to do. What they're doing today is literally the system that they need to follow on a consistent basis that they don't. And it's you have a positive result to watch, to look at, see what's working, and they don't do it. So that falls on your coaching staff, not your players, because your players are doing what they are supposed to do. Obviously, bad plays and whatnot, certain players aren't doing their job at that specific time, because if everyone just does their job, obviously you'll be successful. But the coaches aren't doing their job by calling and putting them in the right position to be successful.
Minshew to Watkins. Touchdown. Nice little bubble screen. Nice blocking on the outside, too. I don't know who that receiver was, but he can block. That tight end, it looked like. Nice job. Nice job. Yeah, Gardner took a hit, too, getting that out.
At least he's trotting down the field, mustache and all.
Mike Zimmer will be fired Monday. This just in. That might have been just broke, but we knew that was coming. The Vikings have underachieved. Not Mike Zimmer's fault, but it is what it is. They just went for 2 and did not get it. Sacked by Basham. A 2-point conversion.
I'm gonna put your failures on your coaching staff because they're not putting. You're not putting your team. You're not laying out the right shit for them to be successful. If you lay out the proper game plan, because you can see obviously just by the play calling and the stats and everything, what your balance of your passing and your rushing are. It just shows that you're not putting your team in the right position to be successful.
Yeah, and
if you were, you would have the same results that you have today and every other previous game.
Yeah, and you might still lose some, but you won't look as embarrassing. You won't look as moribund on offense. You might still lose a playoff game or lose this, but you'll play a lot better. And this team can play with anybody. Anybody.
Yeah. And the thing about it is but you literally have your layout to actually look to see. The only good thing is you can really look at your schedule, look at all your wins and losses, and say, this is why we lost. Yeah, I mean, it's very obvious why. I don't think it's really questionable when you look at the games to know what went wrong. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. They're not doing the right thing to fix or change anything. They're acting as if they don't know the issue when it's pretty fucking obvious to everybody else.
Yeah, and my thing is, if you're Mike McCarthy, which Mike McCarthy's been questioned as a play caller in Green Bay a lot. But he made it to the NFC title game multiple times and won a Super Bowl, and Aaron Rodgers never won without him. So, in my opinion, he's a play caller that has experience, knows how to get guys in rhythm. Mike McCarthy's got to step up and put Kellen Moore to the side and say, look, I'm going to call this game. Because Mike McCarthy, I trust him in the playoffs calling games better than I trust Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
Kellen Moore doesn't have the experience.
That's what you need from a quarterback. That's what you need from your quarterback, though. And that's where Dak kind of needs to step up a little bit, where he needs to get rid of that, team player, Uncle Tom kind of thing, and really be like, hey, this is what we're going to do. This is what we need to do. This is what is working. This is what I see. This is what we see. This is what's being successful for us coming from your line. This is what we're going to do. Then if that fails, then you can pull back the reins from them. But until that happens, you're the one that's failing your team by not allowing them to do what is working and being successful.
Yeah, and dude, Zeke's a workhorse. Dak's even a workhorse. Run Dak a little bit more. I know his leg, but I know his leg is what it is, but he can still run the ball. He's still strong. He's tough.
You can say whatever you want about a Cowboy. Like, he's a good quarterback, and he's a tough son of a bitch like Dak. Yeah. I give him a lot of credit for what he's done and where he's come from. But he needs to get a little bit more backbone and open his mouth a little bit more.
Right. Kaz, you got the popcorn out. T.O., got your popcorn ready. Terrell Owens. It's all over but the kneeling. The Cowboys win 51-26.
Oh, shit.
Another team we took advantage of. Took advantage of a pretty easy win here. Should have been easier than it was. But we got some momentum for our offense. 51 points going into the playoffs. Give Dak some confidence. We have a tough game. More than likely, it's going to be against the Cardinals. How do you see that rematch going? How do you see us playing Kyler Murray in his first playoff game in AT&T Stadium?
Honestly, I mean, if you do what you did today and you had the same game plan, then you should do quite well, to be honest. But that's yet to be seen.
The thing is, when you have a guy, there's few guys in this league that can wreck an offense almost by themselves. And who's an underrated guy is Budda Baker on the Arizona Cardinals, who can absolutely wreck a defense. Multiple tackles for losses against us last game, an interception, a sack. The dude's a fucking nightmare from the safety position. He can play safety, corner, linebacker. He can rush the passer. He's a smaller guy. Excuse me, but he hits hard. And
like Ingram. I mean, he's a bigger guy, Ingram. But I mean, like that tackle that he made on the 2-yard line for that fumble. Jesus. today in that game. Did you see that in the KC that game?
No, I didn't.
Watch
I had
that?
to come up here and get ready for the stream. What
I
happened?
was on the 2-yard line. They were getting ready to go in. He was in between the tackle and tight end, split them to neither one of the. Actually, no, it was a double tight end set. So he was outside the tight end in between the other, and literally split them both. Hit who was their running back at the time? Wasn't Williams.
Melvin Gordon.
Yeah, Gordon. He hit him as soon as he touched the ball. As soon as he handed off the ball, I mean, he drilled him, fumbled it. I mean, he took him off his feet. Dude picked it up, ran it. 98 yards for a touchdown, and that's why Kansas City won. But that's a safety that can come up and fucking play big ball. That really, I mean,
that's you said too. Melvin Gordon, who was a good running back in this league, still has had a good game today. That's someone you guys could look at picking up on the cheap to help your running game too. As a good
bigger back.
And Melvin Gordon's that type that can give you 20 carries a game.
Yeah, but I mean, they lucked out with getting Williams, transverting him into a running back. I mean, the thing that benefits him the most, though, is the fact that he doesn't have all that wear and tear as the usual running back that's been playing high school, college. He doesn't have so he was transverted into a running back into the NFL. So he runs like an old school running back. That dude dips, and you don't want to stand there and take on that hit. And that's the type of running back that we need. I always used to love that nice off balance when you had your bruiser, then you got your scat back that can do all your cuts and ins and outs. And
kind of like we got with Zeke. Kind of like we got with Zeke and Pollard.
Yep.
Yeah.
You need to have it. It's just because not one running back can run in the NFL these days. And when you're able to split carries like that and literally change the type of run game that it's going to be, you know what I mean, and the thing about Zeke is he's got the scat back or the run, so you don't really know what's coming. So that's where it benefits you guys because you're either getting power or you're getting, out of the backfield flats, or you're just getting, a simple off tackle and he's, trying to hit the afterburn and catch the corner. So that's what helps you guys. And at least with us, we have guys that can run up the middle, but most of our stuff is just one is just a little bit shiftier than the other. So you're kind of getting the same running back every time, but just one just happens to be able to hit the hole faster than the other. That's it.
Right. And with that being said, Chaz, thank you for coming on the channel.
No problem.
It's long overdue. Been wanting you for a while here, but hey, got it for the last blowout against the Eagles. Really appreciate it.
I know my eye again is backing up.
Your eye's itching again. For the new subscribers tonight, thank you. Only 10 videos in. We're at 156 subscribers, so that's good. 20,000 views so far. So you guys like the content, keep sharing it, keep subscribing. Thank you for helping me out here as I grow this new thing. Hopefully we'll have Chaz back for some roundtable discussions in the off season. Thank you. And with that being said, peace out, A to Z Media Nation. Thank you so much.
All right, have a good one.